knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. I told my boss I put my 2 weeks, I'm feeling bullish. Never coming back, I got gains, I'm doing it, I'm through with this. I started saving up and I started getting bags, now I'm stupid rich. I'm stupid rich. CNBC, CNN said we hooligans. Who was them? Another party on the moon again. It was closer than sooner then. I'm sorry that you missed it, I'm sorry that you missed it. James Rule got a shirt and it says I told you so. I didn't mean to say it, but I told you so. They tried to shake us up, but we couldn't let you go. Got you occupied, don't want you to know. I hope you got a hold, please enjoy the show. Bagman, Moon Commander, gotta go. We're the new family all across the globe. Jump inside the mothership, now it's time to roll.
You know how many faces would melt? Do you know how many people would look at you and go, wow, you're just lucky. You're just lucky. Yeah, you told me about it, but hey, you're just what? I told you so.
We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. Hey, I got a new shirt and it says that I'm ghost. Top hat on with the bagman coat. Pimpin' in the cane, plus I found all the gold. And your friend still is a no-show. Not participating, so enjoy the show. You try to help them out, but they just don't wanna know. Now they watching for the sky like a fireworks show. The 1% fam, now we all ghosts. I know you probably told some friends, but they not listening. That's too bad for them, cause now there's no getting in. I found the switch now and Bagman flipping it. Brace yourself, this was all a show, now it's finally sinking in. We headed to the top. No more looking at your watch clock. Tell your boss that you're bullish, F off. Cause we stupid rich, we stupid rich, we stupid rich. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you.
That's what you need to tell them. My t-shirt, XRP, I told you so.
Raise them up. Get them up.
Raise that up, mofo.
Hold on. There you go. Raise up. Whoa.
Shout out to everyone.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to XRP Boardroom. I got half a voice, but this is a live community chat where you can join too. Thank you.
They call him
That's
Nitro, but today he's just Nye.
I'm Nye. Trove's coming, bro. Trove's coming.
Uncle B, what you got?
That's crazy. Your voice is still loud, dude.
Yep.
But my allergies are going crazy, man. Last couple days, bro.
Yep. See, that's the thing. That's if you get sniffly and watery eyes and shit, I lose my voice. That's my allergic fucking reaction. That's all it is. Someone in the chat was like, I hope Zerk feels better. I feel fine. It's just my fucking voice is gone. That's it. And this is
damn.
not, yeah.
I know this is really gonna be really messed up, but I just found it really hilarious in my mind right now, and I might say this, people might get offended, but are you feeling a little bit of like a RFK type of deal right now?
RFK?
Yeah, where
your
voice kind of fucked up, but you're all right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
He does have a fucked up voice, huh?
It sounds like I'm in a witness protection program. It's like they're dubbing over my voice to hide my identity.
Nice.
I should be in the shadows, you know.
It's RF Nitro.
It's RF Nitro.
Bro, what a clown
RF
world,
Nitro.
dude.
Let's go.
What a fucking clown world. Everything's fucked. But
it is a clown world, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, T-Dog's got an announcement. Someone says that Moon is like 526 to 6'2" or something like that.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh.
Bless you.
Thanks.
But yeah, man, we got moon dates coming out of fucking here and there. We got India and Pakistan at war now. Like, who gives a fuck?
Oh, fuck, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
They're fucking gonna kill each other, buddy.
Buddy.
Oh, shit.
Get that 5-pound fish, bro.
Oh, shit.
Get that 5-pound fish. Let's go.
Fuck
yeah, man. And then you read that shit? The digital euro is going to partner with private sector, and they're going to do fucking Ripple. Ripple's going to make digital euro.
Let's go.
And they're going to buy Circle. I don't know what that 20 billion's about. That's all bullshit, right?
Yeah, Circle already has her. Circle is already established in Europe, so that's going to be easy peasy.
Yeah.
The acquisition's going to happen, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But people are talking about that 20 billion. And I think that's all bullshit. Because
the 20 billion is garbage because David Short said 6 max because they offered 5 or some shit.
But there's motherfuckers out there literally lying about 20 billion. Like,
no, it's not 20 billion. That's stupid.
Yeah. Creating news out of nowhere. Yeah.
That's a ridiculous evaluation. That's stupid.
Yeah. But yeah. So we got this fucking earth-shattering announcement. Fuck, what else we got? I don't know, man. It's beyond time, bro. It's beyond time. It needs to go, for sure.
I can't take no more Clown Town, bro.
I'm done, bro. I told him to hurry up today.
I saw that. I was fired.
John was like, bro, whatever you're doing, just delete it all. Just come on. We already know. We're like, this. We're not amused. We get it. Get on with it. We want the Trump hump. We wanted this to be rich already. Just make it happen. Come on.
Yep.
Pronto.
Yep.
We're over it. We're done. We're exhausted.
Oh yeah, Project Veritas, Chevy. That's O'Keefe. He says he's got some big shit coming too.
I hope so. Because stuff makes moves.
Yeah, let's do something.
O'Keefe, don't mess with them. He makes fucking moves, man.
Yeah.
So hopefully he fucking exposes everybody and we get some fucking movement here.
Yeah. 142. We love you.
You see that one guy who released some names?
Fucking run it.
You see that he was some guy on TikTok. He was releasing names from the Diddy case, and like everyone is on there.
Oh yeah.
Kamala Harris is on there. Fucking all the Diddy's. I mean, all the Beyonce's and Jay-Z's and politicians and royals. They're all on there. And that's just with Diddy's. That's not even Epstein, and Blondie didn't even do freaking Epstein yet. So.
Bro, that's fucking retarded, dude. Everything's just fucking retarded. Just kill everybody and start all over.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Trump says some major news, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Yeah. Shout out, we got Bags' music. This is Moon Bags by XRP Bags. Thanks, pimp. And shout out to everybody in Texas. Thanks for everything.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go. I'm currently in the witness protection program. They're hiding my voice.
RF Nitro. Protect them.
RF Nitro.
I'm going to side with the tiny hats and also illegalize red dye number 40.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
how you do it.
Chris, word. What's up, him?
What about all the other fucking dyes? Will they be safe? The green and the blue and
I don't know. They may not be considered poison. Who fucking knows? They're all poison. Zerk say, we're gonna get food dyes out of our food. We're gonna get food dyes out of our food. Does that help? There you go.
hella funny, bro.
Freaking Dahmer, bro.
Shout out to
He's a funny man.
Mr. XRP Plumbing, $20
Oh shit.
cash out.
Damn pimp.
Appreciate your plumbing.
Oh shit.
Best plumber in the business.
Ooh-wee. Let's go. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking chilling. We're just chilling, waiting on fucking let's go, dude. And shit's
Trump
just
pump.
retarded.
Waiting on
Trump.
Z back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting on Z-Back to pump. And you know what else is gonna pump? XPR. I think
Ooh-wee.
XPR is gonna pump.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, when people least expect it.
Is that metal? That's proton.
Yeah, I think that ecosystem is underlooked. People don't really pay attention to it, but I think they should.
Nice.
I think that ecosystem's solid, man.
Well, fuck, dude. You guys have been talking about it for days now. And then
No,
connector, bro.
Corrector,
Yeah.
Berserker.
Connector, bro. Mr. Connector, shout out.
Freaking Uncle Buster got me to correct myself in my ignorance to be like, hey, no, buddy, you fucking look into this, brother. And I fucking look into
Listen,
it.
buddy. Listen,
Holy
buddy.
shit. Holy fucking shit. This is legit. So yeah, I think Z-Back, Proton, and all these little low cap, super low gems right now, I think they're gonna pop. What's got Cubic? I think Cubic is another hidden one. I think Cubic is gonna pump.
I haven't got Cubic yet.
Cubic is like a few trillion, so you can get a fat bag.
Yeah.
You got to get in the billies.
Zerker voice is back. Low, keep it up.
Mojo, what's up? Yeah, and then Trump met with the Canadian fucking clown show.
What happened out of that?
We're about to buy Canada, dude. Fuck Canada. Like, we're going to take over that shit.
Well, you see Alberta? Alberta is trying to become a 51st state.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got no chance. They're fucked. 'Cause
Alberta.
the apple guy, the guy eating the apple, remember the fucking conservative? He didn't
Pierre?
win. Yeah, he
Yeah,
never
Pierre
won.
lost.
Yeah, he fucking didn't win. So Canada's triple fucked. We're fucked too, because T-Dog and the tiny hats and BlackRock. But at least
Pierre's
we're
retarded.
being fooled that we think we're winning. Sorry.
Pierre's fucking retarded though. He tried to come back and be like, "We're gonna take Canada back." It's like, no, bro, he's not taking.
Oh yeah, he was like, Trump, you can never have Canada. Like,
It's
fuck,
not
shut
fucking
up.
happening.
Shut your dumb asses up.
Canada's fucked now until 2029.
It's a one world fucking world, bro.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap. dude.
So that happened.
Yeah. Hot tea and honey. No, bro, it's allergies, Papa. I could drink all the fucking tea I want. Shit ain't going away until I pipe down on them allergies.
Mhm.
So it's not strain. It just happens every year, same time of year. And it happens to always be around the moon parties. So I end up sounding like fucking Mickey Mouse, Ric Flair, and fucking RFK Jr. combined. Like, it's ridiculous.
I think moon parties have something to do with it too.
I didn't talk that much though, bro. And I started losing my voice before I even came. I'm telling you, bro, it's fucking allergies.
You didn't talk that much, but because everything was so large, you were talking very loud because you had to reach your voice in a far span of distance because
damn.
of our environment and not even realizing it. So even though you spoke not that much,
So it's my fault.
no, it's not your fault.
Should I drink tea? Should
Plus
I
the
drink
environment.
tea? Should I get honey?
No, bro. It was like it was humid and everything, and we were sweating. Everyone was exhausted. Like it was rough.
You're humid. You're moist.
I was moist. Out
Sean,
there. I was very moist out there.
Sean T.
Real quick.
$5 cash app. Real quick. Appreciate you, brother. Melby XRP Proton is one of those projects that's been quietly doing everything the big chains say they want to do. Exactly. Instant
Mhm.
transaction, zero gas fees, built-in identity, and it's already live.
That's the important part. It's already live is the important part, because a lot of people are talking about adding different things to their chains or doing whatever, but a lot of some other chains that people are not paying attention to already got that shit incorporated, and people are just fucking slacking. So that's
Run it, bro. Run that shit. So Diddy, what happened with Diddy today? Is this gonna be a fucking Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, fucking OJ Simpson 9-year fucking trial or what?
I think this is the start of that. I think every generation has that experience that they remember in their childhood time, and I think this is the one for this generation.
This is the OJ Simpson of this generation.
This is the exactly. This is the OJ Simpson case of this generation that they're gonna remember back in the day, because the generation today are actually the really old people of tomorrow, right? Yeah. Think about it. So the really old people of tomorrow are gonna remember the OJ case, while the younger people of tomorrow won't even know that even occurred. Same dynamic.
Damn, son.
Yeah, it's the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s repeating again. That's all.
OJ, that shit started. That's how reality TV started, bro. It was from the OJ chase. Because so many people fucking watch that. That's what's crazy.
They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. They were drinking from an avalanche falling down the mountain.
Bro, Pharrell Williams is named on there like on multiple pages. I wonder why they named him so many times throughout the
Let's make reality TV shows that are fake as fuck and people will like it.
Bro, what's up with Pam Bondi and no fucking Epstein?
Pam Bondi fucking failed on that shit.
Bro, there's a conspiracy that bitch is Heather Rourke.
Oh, that's the thing that you posted, right? Yeah. I believe it. I believe it.
But the original conspiracy before Pam Bondi is that Spielberg fucking raped and killed Heather O'Rourke. So who fucking knows? They're all pedophiles. Maybe they let her live and then they groomed her to be Pam Bondi.
No, I agree. I think that you're actually onto something, because there's this Asian girl that she used to be trafficked, and she used to be part of the whole situation that was going down there in Epstein on the island, and they actually made her a politician. Yeah. So they actually do groom people, like grooming people type shit, like Blackbird type shit. I think that's really real, 100%.
Yep. Yeah, dude. We're in a clown world. Nothing's fucking what you think it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying I know anything. No, I just don't believe everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything is a fucking psyop. So just start from there, and you're coming from a good space.
Yeah.
So.
I think the clowniest thing is how we have those kids in the treasury. That's wild.
Bro. Yeah, I remember when Vivek and Booty Juice were kids, and they were at town halls, and they were asking questions on the microphones like 20 years ago. They groomed the fuck out of, they butt fucked the fuck out of them. And now Booty Juice is like HIV positive and gay. Didn't he have sex with some faggot kid?
In the court. How did people forget about that? Like,
dude, everybody forgets about everything, dude.
That's the wildest shit.
Everybody's a sheep, dude. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Like, that's a scandal in itself, but it got shoved underneath the rug so fast. But it's such a massive scandal.
Come join us.
Crazy.
Come join us. Let's talk red pill. Come on, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The link's in the chat. Baby gates are down. Welcome to XRP Boardroom.
Let's go. Click the link.
Fucking 229 and growing like a
We got RF Blaster on the mic.
We're gonna take the food dyes out of the food. Let's go. I could have took another day off, but fuck, I can't. I mean, shit. I got to do the show, bro. We got to do it.
This is our reality show right here, man.
This is it right here.
Fucking clowns.
This is it. This is the reality show right here.
Beep, beep. Yeah, bro. We're fucking. And then Elon Musk is convinced that the sun is going to burn us alive. Oh my
God, bro.
And then we have to go colonize Mars. What about the firmament? What about flat Earth? What about all that? Yeah, it's dumb as shit.
That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah. It's dude, everything's a fucking psyop. Everything.
You see the thing about the Atlantic, how the Atlantic Ocean or something like that is going down, and there's finally more ice there's finally new ice caps growing or something like that. What's up,
No,
brother?
dude, what is it? What's that about? What's up?
Yeah,
Brad?
yeah, we're gaining ice. We're gaining ice, and then the water levels are actually going down, and then all the climate change people were trying to say that the water levels were going up, so they've been wrong. And the world's getting colder, and that's why we're growing more ice, because the world's getting colder. It's not getting hotter, because that's how we're like.
That's
if you
not
look
right.
if you look in history, we're like reaching a second ice age, because we go through ice age. Like the globe goes through ice age periodically, and we're at the tipping point of going through or facing another one. That's the truth.
Yo,
Yeah.
What up?
That-
What up?
Mhm.
I'm just guys. I'm about to. I gotta hit the showers here in a minute and get ready for work.
Yeah.
But I just want to chime in. What's up, nerdy Buster ZRK?
What up, pimp?
What's up, bro?
I was excited about this whole ZBAC thing since Sunday. I'm up 10%.
Yeah,
Nice,
buddy.
bro.
And that's not a small coin. That's gonna be in the pennies at the least. So just hang
Oh no,
on.
I know. I checked out the circulating supply and listened to what you guys said on Sunday, and did a little bit of side research. I'm like, it'll be in the pennies. I get it, and I got more than I thought I was going to be able to get. So I'm literally, kind of re-energized and excited to see if it gets to 2 cents. I'm happy.
Fuck yeah.
Can
Run
you
it.
guys hear me?
Fuck too.
Do it, bro. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got you.
Bradley B. What up, pimp?
Hey guys, I gotta tell you, maybe I'm behind the scene on this ZBAC riddle thing, but did you guys hear about or see about the riddle from 2020, the boat, the ship?
You're a shit. What would it say?
No. Do you guys know that? Do you guys know that or not? You guys
No.
were the big riddle guys back in the day, right? The bearable 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
What did it say
So
about
the second
Quebec,
one.
though?
Remember the ship with the 3 masts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the name of that type of ship from the 1600s?
No. What is it?
It's called a Z-back.
Oh no.
Guys, listen. I'm glad you didn't hear that. I had nobody to call today. I saw it on X, and I'm like, wait a minute. I started doing a little dive today. Check this out. See this? Can you guys see this picture?
Yeah.
Yep.
Turn your phone sideways, Brad.
Okay.
There
How's
you
my
go.
audio? How's my audio?
There you
Check
go.
it in.
Check this out,
Crypto
guys.
Navigator.
You're good.
That's
thanks.
called. I always thought that was called the galleon until I did a little deep dive with AI today. But that ship is called a Z-back.
Oh wow, that's very interesting. Thank you for bringing that up. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, we remember, right? Can you see that?
Oh, so that's the Z-back in that picture right there. They're on
That actual
that's the-
ship with the
it's
2
Z-back.
flags and the small one specifically is a Z-back. And it said, I mean, you can't make this up. Listen to this.
You
Now,
can't.
is that anything related to the Pilgrims coming over here and creating that type of vessel?
No,
those types of
it's a
ships-
pirate ship.
Yeah. Okay. Spire ship.
So listen to this. This is the symbolism of the Z-back, the ship. Speed and agility. Z-backs were used by privateers and merchants, prized for their ability to outrun or outmaneuver larger ships, possibly representing XRP's role as a fast disruptor in a slow legacy financial system. Some Z-backs were used by Barbary courts pirates, perhaps symbolizing rebellion or operating outside traditional power structures, a nod to crypto's decentralization ethos. There's 2 check marks. Z-backs were used across the Mediterranean, linking Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa, much like XRP aims to be a universal liquidity bridge. Listen, that Z-back, yeah, Z-back and Ripple, yeah. It's always been in front of us, and we learn something new every day, don't we?
Damn, and that's always been the plan to take over payroll and remittance. That's
Exactly.
been
Fucking
Incredible.
Brad.
What up, Navigator?
Fucking Brad with the sauce.
But you
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
listen, I only know about Z-Bet because of you guys. I told you a month ago, Nerdy, I packed my bags a long time ago. I haven't been doing riddles chasing in 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this
fire,
was a
though,
huge
bro.
one.
That's fire. That's stupid fire.
We're gonna take the food dyes out of our food.
Yeah. One day
Bro,
we'll
but
get
you
them
know
out.
what? You repeating that is making your voice better because it doesn't sound as bad the more times.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry
what
to
up?
hear that.
What up, Nabby? This DJ Jazzy. What's up, man?
What's
we
up,
need to talk.
Sean? I'm back, man.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back again.
All right,
Navigator's
cool.
back in the States again.
Well,
Guess who's
so
back?
we-
Guess who's back?
We need to talk tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, man, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
I
Hey,
missed
guys,
the moon party,
thanks-
guys. I sad to see that.
Hey,
Who
guys,
else was
thanks for
on?
letting me on. I'm about to jump off. I'll listen in the background. Cheers, and see you in the next one.
Later,
Cheers.
brother. Have a
Later,
good one.
All right,
Yeah,
Sean.
Sean.
Thanks for the cash out, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
What's up,
Yeah.
Angus?
We got Miles. We got Angus. We got
Gentlemen.
What's up?
How we doing?
Good. You're
Chris,
live.
that's
You're
like
live.
25% of the supply. There's only 100 billion, my guy.
I thought it said million, bro. I didn't realize it said billion.
Brother, that's 25% of the whole supply.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's way much more than good. You're good. You're solid.
Yeah.
I need to find me a remote job so I can start stacking crypto again. That's what I'm looking for. So if anybody knows of a remote job, let me know. Send me a message. That way I could stack more crypto, especially ZBEC. You guys been really dropping a lot of really good information for years about that. I kind of slept on ZBEC for a while. I should have swapped my VeChain for that back when it was really cheap, before really the FOMO started on it.
Somebody said, should I switch out for ZBEC? This is last show, but man,
Bagman.
Bagman, what up, pimp?
What's
ZBEC
up with that?
$190 is 100,000. You shouldn't have to switch out, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, I try not to switch out unless it's a good ratio, but I would just stack some ZBEC. It's cheap enough. Like someone else said, I think it was We the Bank. He's all quit shilling ZBEC. But
And then it pumped.
Yeah.
it pumped. But we're on a penny move, bro. Like if you could get $190 for 100,000, if it was $500, like XPR is $370, right? That's a little heavier, but you need 100,000, man. What are you gonna do? Wait for a penny when it don't fucking come down? Like when you hit 002, 001, you're on last call to fucking stack some bags. So
Yeah.
you could play like, and I'm a little different. Like I do believe in like, you know, get them at the bottom, but you've only had like how long when you look at the ZBEC chart to fucking pick up?
That was like 0008, like a week ago, right? That bottom.
I did one last.
That's the climb.
I did one last buy at 77 or 78.
You already
was
doubled.
Yeah, that was my last go on that. But,
So what's crazy is, Nerdy, you need to look at we got the ZBEC card, right? So like you get some profit off of DeFi and just move it onto the card to load up, and then you can buy real world stuff, right? So when you do those load ups and when you buy those real world things, if you go back and you look at the blockchain transactions, it is crazy what's going on behind the scene. It is crazy.
Did you see
And they
the
agreed to the 20 billion, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. They'll be closing on the deal soon. Ripple's buying Circle.
No, that's not real, Riley.
Today?
The 20 billion valuation not real.
Well, you sure about that?
Yeah, positive.
Okay.
get him, Bradley. No, you get him, man.
You know, well, Joel Katz came out last week and said 6 million, whatever. Well, today they said they're closing on it, and I think they're buying Circle before the Genius Act is passed. So, well, becomes law.
The Genius Act.
Yeah, that's because.
Did you guys see the Genius Act today going down? That's a clown show, man. Those Maxine Waters
That's because of the regulation. Circle already has global regulation already set, and they got licensing fucking everywhere.
That's definitely what it's going to be. It's going to boil down to licensing. That's why they acquired MoneyGram acquisitions back in the day to move money, because they already had all the licenses to move digital assets. Essentially, that's why the test net was for 13 years. That's why it ran on XRP. It's always been, they're the only ones that actually obtaining licenses to use crypto in what we have, like almost all 50 states now for XRP acquiring a bit license and licenses.
Oh,
in
we're
general.
talking about ZBEC.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, all these companies or all these assets they're going to be utilized are going to have some kind of licensing agreement to actually be utilized, I do believe, coming here in the near future for digital assets in the United States. Why would Ripple obtain almost 50 of them and set up their banking system the way they're doing it and structuring it and acquiring, banks in plural? That's why I think Circle is going to go down. I think they will acquire it, but I think it'll be utilized in a different way than RLUSD. What's your opinion on that, panel? You think it's going to happen?
I have a question, not an opinion.
What's up, bro?
So, without diverting too much off of crypto, what's going to happen to XLM price if XRP or if Ripple does buy them?
I think
50 billion tokens for them to use.
No, I think the stablecoin acquisition benefits all the chains rather than harms the chains, because what happens is that you get the main thing that we need is regulation and standardization. So once we get those two things wrapped up, that's when the money starts coming in, because now you have a secure tunnel to basically start operating in, and that affects all chains. So Solana, Stellar, Ethereum, Polygon today too. They announced like there's a lot of stuff going on with there too. So I think the stablecoins regulation and coming through with all this RL and Circle acquisition, I think it's fucking bullish for the crypto market as a whole.
Didn't I hear that Stellar had money issues with what Coinbase? They had a big profit issue because of their setup with was it Coinbase? Somebody they were in a deal with was cutting into their money.
Isn't Stellar nonprofit?
I think Stellar is going to do a lot of things with with X. I think Elon and Stellar
Correct.
have a huge relationship. A lot of stuff going on there.
I would agree with you, Nerdy. That's always been, they've been best friends. X Payments started it all. I mean, that's been the plan. That's why I mentioned earlier, I said it's going to be used differently. XDC is going to be used for, if it merges together, it'll still be utilized the technology for retail payments. And RLUSD will be used to tokenize assets, hard assets, and transfer bridge currencies across the network. Tokenized gold on the XRPL has been around since we know 2013. They've tokenized a country's gold. It's always been the plan to actually do precious metals as a backup. And we even know the regulations changed on the banking system, where they went from 3% holdings to 11% holdings that they actually have to obtain, which is peanuts for any bank, because they loan it out and fractionalize, lend that money out like 9 times. And I think that's really what the setup here is, and what we'll actually be able to leverage and do is we'll be able to make interest probably more than one time if we structure it right, if we own the rails to do it like the banks are. I mean, if we can loan this money out to our friends 9 times and fractionalize it like the banking system has been doing for generations, and not make just 9% interest, we can make 9% interest 9 times and sell it back to ourselves at a different rate like the banks always do. They buy at one rate and fractionalize, lend it out in another. I think that is really what DeFi is actually designed, and the actual real unlock for us is owning the assets before the banking structures are set up and in place, where they don't give us that option. So, this has been a lifelong lesson, and for all of us being and listening to our voices right now that have been in this space forever, that we're actually front running the banks for the first time ever in world history. And I think it's a God-given gift for us to have and be able to be in this position where we haven't ever been before. They have so much control on us and what we're able to do with our money. So that's what I think is coming down the rails. Really, makes sense the way they're structuring everything.
Yeah.
So if, let's say, Circle doesn't go public yet, right? They don't do the IPO, and then Ripple acquires them, right? Can the SEC block that, or is it because they're still private companies, right? They're not public, but
I don't think they can block it.
But once
because there's no monopoly.
Circle goes public,
no, it's a
right?
private to private deal.
Right. So,
Yeah,
but once Circle goes public,
I don't
then
think
the SEC has the opportunity to block it because of like the monopoly, then, right?
That's exactly why.
But there isn't a monopoly. That's why there's stablecoin regulations coming in place, because there's more than one stablecoin. That would be the only monopoly. You think a merger of two companies monopoly? That would be based on any type of competition that would compete with that. So,
bro, Ripple's gonna fucking run everything. You see fucking Brad Crimes's post today talking about how the fucking EU is connected to fucking Ripple, like their partner back in Ripple from 22, and then Lagarde or somebody said that the fucking digital euro will be sought after or created with the help of private sector, which means Ripple. Dude, Ripple's literally going to run everything.
Exactly. That's exactly what's happening.
Federal Reserve.
That's exactly, you're 100% correct. And what I don't think what's going to happen is pre-IPOs, I don't like, yes, it might be some, but I don't think Circle's going to happen. I think the acquisition is going to happen. I think, again, Ripple will go IPO. And then again, that's what I've been saying, that Bank of America comes in at that point in time, because you still have to bridge that interchange gap.
Why would they need to go IPO though? If let's say
because of legislation, there's
the
only
overnight theory though. Let's say the overnight theory and the supply is being bought up. Actually, between the dark pools right now, they're acquiring all the assets in the dark pools. They've been doing that for the last, how many years? 10 years.
Yep.
And now that information is coming out and people are actually realizing what the hell's going on, the supply is going to start shrinking up of the retail, because if they're going to buy up all the pools in the dark pools and get it before it actually moves the price, why would we have not an overnight situation if people start to actually acquire the assets that's not available on the dark pools anymore from retail investors?
What's up, Papa?
Money for it, because we can only get like 1,500 at a
Is that Papa?
day.
What's up, Papa?
Yeah.
Papa,
so that's my
Papa?
question. Why would they need to IPO if all the assets are bought up?
Why would?
Yeah. Why at that point would they need to acquire the assets?
Exactly.
I mean, that's what I've been toying around with for the last few months. It's like we're at a point now where adoption's happening. We know there's going to be an overnight theory. Obviously, that's not all going to be bought up in like a week or a month or anything. But let's say the XRP price goes from $3 that we're probably going to get really soon to $25. Who's going to actually be able to afford to get a nice bag of that? Let's say we go to $1,000 when the real FOMO starts happening. How soon do you think we go from $1,000 to $10,000?
What's her face talked about not IPOing Monica Long.
Why would they need?
We're not going to IPO anytime soon. That's what.
Yeah, if it's about money, why would they have to? They've got money.
They don't fucking care. They're going to run everything from behind the scenes. They don't give a fuck.
Aren't they less legislated privately than if they go publicly?
Yeah, amen.
Correct.
They don't have to.
They have enough money in the escrow.
Like the XRP is not disclosed on their valuation now.
It's the Facebook concept. If you guys don't know, Facebook was created by DARPA. Ripple was probably NSA, CIA. You know what I mean?
Well, all money is based on futures, right? Like all money is based on futures and the stock market and everything. With an escrow and a valuation going up, and let's say it goes from $100 to $1,000, and the futures see like a Bitcoin price and 20 years from now, I think the leverage on that alone would be like in a different category. That's why I always believed in XRP being actually like the bridge currency for any asset, and XLM being for retail because of the escrow, because of the futures that they could sell. Because that's pretty much what money's moving around right now for, let's say, a stock or a bond or anything. It's based on future prices. And, you know, I think that's their advantage that they're utilizing. And then getting these bit licenses and these major acquisitions of, let's say, hopefully they get USDC, and that actually happens, then they'll have the domination for, you know, pretty much of what they're actually trying to do. And then Codius, if Codius comes in with smart contracts, which I do believe they're still working on, and that's the second application that'll come on after we get stablecoin regulations and start utilizing smart contracts on the XRPL, I think that will be the final straw. I think that's when we'll see like the big money, when the DeFi actually comes in and able to leverage this fractionalized lending like I'm talking about.
Zucker, back to what you were saying, bro.
Run it.
That's exactly what the Ripple Fed relationship is, right? Like for example, like you have the Federal Reserve, which is private, and then you have the government. And it's like, if the Fed goes away, because if you look at what's going on with the stable coins, they're basically buying up all the T-bills, right? And we're moving away from Fed dollars and moving into Treasury notes, right? With the stable coins. So basically, it's like, even if they do go through with the end of the Fed bill, Ripple basically becomes the Fed at the end of the day, right? But it's like the Treasury, it's like a bio hybrid relationship again that we already have, but with the Treasury.
Man, Miles had a good point.
Said the big announcement Friday.
Being private is the good way to go for Ripple.
Yeah, but not for America. Don't forget, Trump wants Ripple to go IPO. They don't need the money, but it'll be an American company if it goes IPO. Right now, their headquarters, everybody knows, is in Dubai. But it should be in San Francisco. They bought a block like 4 years ago. I went and took pictures of it and everything. A 2-story block building. I don't know what they've done to it since the clarity we got a year and a half ago. But Trump, make no mistake, Trump wants IPO because Ripple will be an official American company, not global.
Bagans, so are you saying that they had moved their headquarters to Dubai?
Yes,
is that what they did?
Absolutely, 100%.
Because they were originally from San Francisco.
They're in they own like a 2-story building, and when they got sued in 2020, I think it was 21 or 22, I visited. I took pictures around the whole block, and you could see inside. They started renovating. They stopped because they used to be in the Bank of America building right down the street is where Ripple was.
Can't they just move
they're close to the SEC building.
So even if they do IPO, it don't fucking matter because it'll be backed by all.
Miles?
You just got to give the illusion it's an American company.
Yeah. Miles, what'd you say?
Can't they just move the headquarters back?
Yeah. Oh, they are. They're going to because we got clarity now. Yep. But when you go IPO
back without being IPO,
well, they could, but just my opinion. That's it. That Trump is behind all this. They want them to go IPO, and I think they're going to do it for American prestige. Nothing about money. They got the money.
Yeah, Papa, you're loud as fuck, Papa. Mute your ass. Someone mute that motherfucker.
You couldn't get him to talk last time.
I can't get him to fucking mute.
If they hold on, if they IPO, that means they're going to have to go under the old regulations of where they have to use the SEC because it become basically. Why would they do that? Why they aspect when they already got digital?
That's
clarity?
Why they're not going to do it. This again, my opinion. Until all the new laws are written, that's all I'm saying. They're not going to go under. It's going to be under the new SEC, not the old one.
I think the SEC and the FTC is going to merge. I think they're going to merge together and become one entity under this new crypto bill. I think that's what the whole plan's been.
There you go.
To have, Trump's trying to really change the government, like one kind of, especially with.
Yeah. So,
we lose Navy.
Back to Nerdy's point, if Bank of America buys out Ripple, then they don't need to go IPO. That's correct.
And that's what I'm saying. That's always been the end goal, right?
Yep.
And that goes back to, again, Cobbs being told to take down his post, blah, 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 blah. Because there's no reason. There's absolutely no reason for a company to hit up some random ass freaking a crypto influencer to tell him, hey,
He's a
take down your
fucking-
message.
Dude, at the
You know what I
time,
mean?
he was
Like-
like a fucking teenager from,
That's fucking
Fres-
crazy.
from Fresno.
Yeah, like that's
what
fucking
the
wild. So
fuck? Yeah.
I'm waiting for that moment, bro. I'm 100% waiting for the moment that,
Yeah.
they announced that, there's some kind of connection between Bank of America and Ripple.
Yep. Bank
That will
of
set it off.
America, of course.
Yeah, because you know who that is, right? Bank of America. That's Larry Fink. He's best friends with
BlackRock.
Yeah, he's best friends with DJT. He's the one who helped do the C19 STEMIs.
So
because all the
100%.
STEMIs were through.
You say it because you're excited, but it's so deep state. It's not even funny.
I know.
If normal folks understood what's actually happening, we're so fucked.
It's the same folks, different strokes.
Bro, we're so fucked. And AI is about to literally annihilate like 90% of jobs.
I'm
I
telling
was
you.
so naive back in 21 or 22. I went to Bank of America branch here in Michigan, and I started asking about crypto. They looked like I was nuts. It was hilarious.
Yeah, we're still clowns. It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't think people. Does the audience know how clowny deep state it really is? Oh.
It really is. B of A
They
is fucking
don't.
BlackRock. Like that's
They
not-
don't though, do they?
They don't.
Hold on.
BlackRock owns every fucking item in your grocery store, damn near. And
Yeah.
it's all poison.
Correct. They've been acquiring the BlackRock has got many companies. They have some of the largest shipping supply companies. They have the largest actual oil acquisitions. They own Schlumberger. They own Schlumberger is the one company that actually has the rights for drilling all over the world. In order to drill for oil, you have to use Schlumberger. And they also own pretty much most of Fushan, which is the supply boat capital of the world that actually supplies all the oil rigs out in the Gulf of Mexico. All the ships have to come through there. Port Fushan is like, and if they don't go through there, they go through Texas. Schlumberger is, big in Texas as well. And Halliburton, they own Halliburton is the mud company and actual technology to actually do all this for all over the world. Whenever they move an oil rig and sell it to a country for them to drill, that's pretty much where most of the third world countries get all their oil rig production from, is from us here in the Gulf of Mexico. And for them to actually do that, they're using BlackRock companies. They own all of the major chains. They own Walmart, Costco. They own you just go down the list. All the food chains. They own most of the Redfin, all the real estate companies that are Redfin, all the real estate companies.
Excuse me. Let me put some microplastics in my nut sack.
For real. Here's some sauce. I think it's time for some sauce time.
Bank of America.
This is what's going on.
Bagman. Hey guys, I'm gonna get a flight. I'll have a good week.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother.
You
Safe
motherfuckers
travel.
need microphones like fucking now.
I flew like 30 hours to get home, so trust me.
Hell yeah.
For you.
Real quick, this is the sauce. So this is what's going on right now. The National Clearing Fund. So you have
Run
different
it.
countries, import, export, end up with a surplus of national currency in balance in hand, and then you have surplus countries, export or import, end up with deficit in national currencies, debt balances. So balanced countries, trade values equal, so they're zero. So the whole point is to basically allow countries to trade in their own currency, and when they're doing trade, there's the intermediary that actually net zeros out everything. So no one is actually exchanging their national currency. There's an intermediary in the middle that acts to as a settlement, basically, and that's basically all the stable coin and shit that's going on. And this is again, I'm just gonna go through this real quick. So pool clearing, multilateral clearing without force, peaceful rules based on rebalancing of an international account. The 1947 pool clearing system proposed, decentralized by coordinating clearing and using local currency only, multilateral netting and neutral asset clearing. No need for reserve currency, dependencies of political cohesion. So this goes on to it. Now here's the sauce: is that
Run it, bro.
Nice
transaction
nerdy.
flow is right here. Basically, so example is France import to Germany. So French importer pays in France, French importer pays in France to France, NCF, and then France informs Germany, and their payment has been made, and then Germany pays Germany exporter in marks, and then no foreign currency crosses border in each NFC deal. Only deals in its own currency. This creates controlled bilateral flows. At the end of the time period, balances between countries, some NFCs will be surplus from exporters and others will have deficit from importing. The goal is to settle via multilateral balancing mechanism without forcing any country to use foreign currency or go into debt. This is where clearinghouse or neutral intermediaries enter. This goes into basically bilateral to multilateral. This is where the XRP ledger and all that stuff come into play. This reforms not balancing central banks, but alignment with smarter and faster rails. So basically, national clearing funds equals XRP ledger gateway banking API to local into fiat. National currency only banking equals to banking issued stable coins. So your USD, euros, and whatever. Then the treasury bill for balancing, which is your RLUSD, and XRP as a neutral asset because of the XRP ledger. And then a multilateral clearing equals the interledger protocol with the XRP ledger pathfinding. So basically, where they work together to create the clearing. And then pool clearing settlement, which is the atomic swaps and the bridging, and then no currency outflow, which is the domestic rails. Plus the bridge asset had to handle foreign exchange automatically, and that's what streamlines everything. Is that everything's be 24/7 with via AI agents as well, because that's what Brad said, that 50% of wallets would be AI agents, and that's how all this works. Is that liquidity provider and market makers act like modern national clearing funds, automating what used to be bureaucratic and slow, and that's the whole system. So, yeah.
What do you think ZBEC is actually going to power Stellar? You think it's actually going to be the main clearinghouse and the bridge to make the Stellar, the gas token, actually be utilized? Nerdy, in your opinion?
I think it's a piece of it. I think there's a lot more shit than just ZBEC going on.
Hell yeah.
You know, like.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. Was my question? Because I mean, they're really trying to move retail. It's fast. It's cheap. It's really undervalued because, you know, many assets that are undervalued have been pretty much set up for that reason. What would you say would make Stellar work better if there was another alternative? Is another question. Well,
do you think? I don't think Stellar doesn't work.
No, I'm saying. Sorry, go ahead, Buster.
Go ahead. Maybe I'm not getting your question.
So I mean, ZBEC and a few other cryptos are trying to make Stellar more obtainable for retail, and to do, because I mean, really talking about scalability. We're talking about scalability to actually do all retail. That's going to require more than one chain to actually do that. I believe, in my opinion. I mean, we're talking Visa, MasterCard does like almost 500,000 transactions a second. So in order to actually scale and do those numbers, you're going to need a few assets, in my opinion, to actually come together. And, you know, for different countries as well, is why I say that. You know, one could be for United States. Let's say ZBEC was for United States and possibly like Australia, to do actually the inflows for all the Visa, MasterCard, American Express. And let's say another asset like Agua or something, you know, maybe that actually is going to make it and actually be utilized, and or you know, for like other countries. Because if we're talking about moving that much money in that amount of time, I don't think one asset at this point in the game can actually do it, like the scalability wise. And then we have to have developers continuously update the code and make sure it's stable, and hackers are obviously going to try to break the system and break, you know, what we're as our unlock is the freedom that we have. So I think it's really going to require multiple chains of fields to actually acquire all the retail for Stellar. So that's why I mentioned ZBEC in particular, because I think that the technology, what they could do with that, could potentially be outpacing some of the other ones that have been doing it actually for longer. A layer 3 versus a layer 1.
Yeah, I think even on the Visa part, I think there's a reason why they all partner with the Ripple company, you know. Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. So who's to say someone's going to replace Visa? Like I agree. I sort of think the settlement side will change the crypto, but it doesn't mean that they have to process all the transactions. You know what I'm saying? Like in the stores, because that system's no joke. I mean, the Visa system's no joke. So I don't know if crypto's going to replace the Visa system, but it's going to replace the way they settle it.
Nerdy, you're muted.
That Navigator's approach is that everything's going to be migrated to blockchain, which is not true.
What do you mean? It's going to take time for everything to migrate over to blockchain, or it's never going to be fully migrated over to the blockchain?
It's not at all whatsoever.
I don't think the public's going to be aware. I don't think none of this shit is for the public. The public's going to be force-fed McDonald's coin and fucking.
That's still going to be in the blockchain.
That's
right?
why so many people are fucking oblivious right now. We're on the eve of fucking massive.
Elaborate.
Public doesn't care.
What do you mean elaborate? It's not for anybody.
No, I was talking nerdy. Like he said, it's not going to be in the blockchain. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by
that? I mean, the full migration of ISO is
you don't need
2030.
it because you don't need it. That's why.
What else would you use then if you're not using blockchain?
Just regular computing. You don't need blockchain for all that.
Okay, then you would have to actually redevelop a system that's in not being. So you don't think actually blockchain is going to be?
Bro, India's already doing it with the UPI, and now they're in Europe, and there's no blockchain involved.
Well,
it's just an
like
API
Chainlink. Chainlink is the bridge between traditional world and blockchain. Well, it's not really actually on blockchain. You're right.
I think you're over going into what all this really is.
Well, the technology has been the same for how many years? 30 years. So you're talking about a different technology that they would actually utilize altogether, because the traditional world and blockchain are two different things. Those are the only two things that we're operating on now. So, I mean,
they're already doing it.
They're already doing it through APIs. Still it's utilizing technology like blockchain technology.
They all have
faster, secure. How would you have a fast and secure way of doing the protocols in the future with AI and the advancements of AI if you're not going to use the blockchain?
You don't need it.
But that's why my question is, how are you going to be able to utilize the technology fast and secure with AI's advancement, and how it's actually brute forcing technology?
Because you don't need it. That's
right now.
Because you don't need
it. What is the blockchain going to be used for, Nerdy?
For making us rich.
It's only for tokenization. It's for stable coins, for remittance. That's it.
Between the AIs?
And like AI agent. And like, yeah, AI agent finance and all that stuff, for sure. Security and stuff, for sure. But you don't really, it's not, there's way more things that it can be utilized for rather than just payments. I think people are looking at this the wrong way.
It's record keeping to me. It's for
right.
how to
keep
track of transparency.
It's just a database.
Security,
it's just a peer-to-peer database. That's all it is.
Ripple got that patent in 2020. 2020 was a patent that outlines a system utilizing blockchain technology to track and verify the processing of information, enhancing transparency and accountability in data handling. That's just 5 years ago. So yeah, absolutely no payments.
Maybe it's just going to be between the big players that have to trust themselves when there is no trust.
That's where blockchain shines, is tracking.
The little guys are just going to still get screwed over because there's not going to be transparency at the lower levels. Transparency will be for the big players with the big money.
Blockchain excels at tracking and retaining information, and that's what it's made for.
And Ripple has a
high
patent.
data. Yeah.
So it's still going to be utilized.
It's for surveillance, right?
It's not going to be in a. You're
utilized
talking for
by
us
the elites and the people in charge to keep eyes on each other. And eyes on that.
Because that's where it excels in.
It's weird. There's like a slippery slope here. It's like
back to Zerker's red pill opening.
Bro, the slippery slope is like,
Not gonna
will
know.
blockchain run like Visa, MasterCard, all that shit? Yeah, it will. But what I believe is that it's not for the public. The public's just going to swipe their fucking Visa.
Correct.
They're not going to be using XLM or XRP or Chainlink or fucking ZBEC or whatever the fuck. They're not
Don't
going to
there-
know they're using any of it. You know what I mean?
Transaction speed will look the same to them because now I can go to my cafeteria. My Visa thing is faster, but I don't know if they've actually moved the money or they're just fronting my money. I don't know. I don't care. I got my food in my hand.
Yeah. What blockchain shines in is basically profiling, basically holding a profile of someone or basically uploading a conscience of some sort and then migrating that to a cloud or hosting that on a cloud or doing payments of that on the cloud where you're having experience. You're experiencing something like it's a conscious experience. It's not your experience. It's just a robotic experience, but you're going to need payments in that experience. And that's where blockchain will shine, or you can experience payments in a digital infrastructure as you would in a physical infrastructure, and then sell and then send and receive items in the same manner.
Well, when somebody, in my opinion, when a craze happens, like a trend, it usually takes a little bit. So let's say we moon right out the gate. Everybody's priced out instantly. They're already kind of priced out on ZERPs and shit.
Yeah.
But they're instantly priced out. And then the fucking craze will start. And it'll take a while. Everybody gets the Apple Watch eventually. Everybody gets the Stanley mug eventually. Everybody gets the fucking Carhartt beanie or the Carhartt hat. It's that shit. So by the time the public catches up, they'll have some fucking bullshit patsy fucking crypto to buy percent fractions of, even if it's the main coins that we have. It's like GDLT said it. They'll be fighting over drops.
Correct.
0.00004 of an XRP, like bullshit like that. Or meme coins will be the new craze, way more than there are now. But they'll actually have utility, but it'll be to get a free fucking Happy Meal or a fucking get a discount on your fucking on your Prada bag or some bullshit.
You're like
the public's fucked.
I also give this example that imagine a world where you have an embedded, and I don't know, embedded or whatever, but you have a contact lens in your eye, in both of your eyes, and then you walk past you're window shopping, you walk past something, let's just say it's a watch, and you're looking at the watch, and then you're looking at your wrist, and now the watch that you see in the window is now on your wrist, and you're able to basically try it out, right? And now you have options that pop up because you can visualize all the stuff of the details about it, whatever, in the price, and then you can purchase it right within that experience. And all you'll have to do is either it'll be mailed to your house, or you can just walk in and pick it up and try it on and walk out. Right? That's where all this is really going, and that requires a lot of data to be processed and gone through, and that's where blockchain stuff comes in.
Lloyd goes, are we there yet? I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, that's what
I
meant.
understand. Also, shout out to the chat. We got 442. Let's fucking diesel.
Crank up that diesel. Let's go diesel.
You motherfuckers.
Shout out to Mrs.
They're bored as
Mrs.
fuck
Angus
right
Grimm.
now.
Shout out to Mrs. Angus Grimm.
Shout out.
Miss Angus Grimm.
I think you guys are trying to figure out too much shit sometimes myself, bro. We don't need to fucking know every fucking, that's not our jobs, man. Our job is to get them.
But like,
I mean, it could go complete blockchain, it could not, but
I've legit figured everything out though. That's why I know so much.
With the amount of time that people still fucking treat us like crazy ass clowns because we talk about XRP or we talk about fucking crypto, the fucking public is not going to wake up until we move.
Yeah.
Then they'll start waking up and they'll start chasing everything they can. But by then it'll be too late. But Buster had a point though. The meme coins or whatever fucking second and third and fifth and sixth layer coins, those will be the next fortunes later. The Uber app of crypto, the fucking
game app.
Yeah, the game app. Fucking this, that. There'll be tons of opportunity. Papa, you're loud as fuck, bro.
Actually, Melba, I actually do
Get a
have
microphone.
to figure it out because
go into your settings and change your volume down. Change the
Somebody's
microphone
fucking
volume down.
At the end of the
Not
day,
Papa.
no, it's not Papa. At the end of the day, Melba, what happened is that all this ties into the Internet of Everything, that turns it into Internet of Bodies and all that other stuff. And that's basically why we want to keep a strong relationship with India, because one, because of shipping, and then two, because they're the biggest manufacturer of pharmaceuticals. So this shit goes a lot deeper than you understand. But CRISPRs and all that stuff and gene editing and all that stuff is a major focus and play of all this stuff, because they're trying to basically, Elon, move us to Mars, and they're gonna fuck around with their DNA to get there. So they already genetically modified a lot of people, and a lot of this blockchain and all this stuff ties into a lot of gene farms and
bro, it's fucking Miles, bro. The sound Nazi found you. Fucking Miles, are you harboring fugitives of the state under your floorboards?
Who, me?
Yeah, motherfucker. I'm the sound Nazi. What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Miles.
Are you eating cereal? Everything's mic'd?
DJI
You have
Mike.
microphones under your cereal bowl?
My wife is grinding peanuts for her ice cream.
Oh, yeah. That's it. DJI Mike, 150
Sorry,
bucks and a pair of headphones.
meant to use it.
That's a cheap way to do it. How you like the sound? Does it sound Nazi? How's it
You
good?
You sound good. You're not bad. You're not a
$150 DJI Mic Mini.
Apologies, my fear.
Two of them.
My fear.
Actually cheaper than an interface and a pair of headphones that plug in, and you're good to go. Or even Bluetooth earbuds.
Nine.
So there's a drop for everybody listening that wants to join the stream and share. Just get yourself a nice DJI Mic Mini like this. Clips on your shirt. You can't even see I have it. And a pair of cheap. It doesn't matter what kind of headphones.
Oh shit. Fucking Navi rugged. You guys are fucking pathetic. Get a fucking mic. Get a fucking camera. What the fuck are you doing? We got like 500 motherfuckers watching us. This is a clown show. Get yourself.
This is a clown show. But yeah, this shit goes real deep. So
it goes deep, dude. Yeah, you rug.
You gotta have good
If
internet.
you want to say, Mel B, that I don't have.
Did you get the Starlink? Are you in the Philippines?
I'm getting the Starlink. Sorry guys. Unfortunately, I'm in a crappy hotel and the Wi-Fi is reliable, but I'm definitely getting a Starlink Mini. I'm ordering it tomorrow. So no more internet issues for Crypto Navigator ever again. That's the way to go anywhere in the world. Speaking of those that are traveling, some people said they were traveling. Just get that Starlink Mini and put it in a little travel bag that's only 24 inches and take that anywhere you want to go. I think it's only like $500 or something like that. As cheap as $59 a month. Not that I'm promoting Starlink, but let's face it, we're in a world where we're gonna have to do transactions. We're gonna have to verify transactions. So that's the one thing I ran into in the Philippines is it's hard to verify transactions if you have to get a text message. So you better make sure you have an international plan around the world and make sure you can get text messages from your applications that you're gonna try to cash out in, especially like Uphold or Coinbase even. And make sure you have a couple crypto cards that are linked to your wallets like Coinbase or Uphold where they do instant transfers of money. You can literally send money from, not that I'm promoting Uphold, but you can literally send money from Uphold account to any bank account and it's instant. And you can actually go to the ATM, use your regular debit card and cash the money out. I've already experienced that. That's why I want to share with you guys, give you a little heads up because shit's going to get real soon. And I don't think the Visa MasterCard system's going to go down. The banks may go down, but the major wonderful blessing that all of us listen to my voice are hearing is we're in crypto. Just because the banks go down doesn't mean we can't send money. If we can send money to our Visa or MasterCard anywhere in the world, we have the freedom like nobody else in the world has. It's not in crypto. So I hope this resonates with somebody that's hearing my voice because so many years, because ultimately, if you have money in the bank and the bank can control your money at any time and you're a bad little boy, you're a bad little girl, and they can freeze your account like they did many people in power like Trump and even Elon, that's the freedom that we have. And that's why I'm so happy that we actually got this unlocked. This community, the people listening to my voice, we have a freedom that we never had before. I mean, Nerdy, you're muted.
Well, we got Lone Wolf. Your financial institutions are updating their terms of service with faster payment. I heard that this coming up weekend, there's some shit. Some banks are doing that. So
I heard it listening to your voice, Zerk. Your sexy ass voice, Zerk.
let's go, bro. But yeah. But yeah, we're fucking an hour, 9 minutes into this. We got 451 watching. Any of you motherfuckers want to talk or you want to join the show? Motherfuckers.
Can't even see the chat.
Let's go. Links
There
in
we
the
go. I can
chat.
see it now.
Yeah.
Let's get some shout outs to the family that's been here forever. Chris has issues. Thank you, brother, for always supporting the family for so.
Chill out, bro.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Keeps bugging, bro. Yeah.
know.
How
But
long
anyways.
until Elon comes out with a crypto phone? Go ahead.
Bro.
Crypto
But I was-
phone and Starlink package deal.
Yeah. That's
You're
actually
just
gonna
begging
happen.
for fucking. You're
I think
begging
that's
to
gonna happen.
be a slave.
Bro, I think that's gonna happen. The Elon phone thing, I think that's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
Mel, go check out on my page, brother. I didn't make it. Entity Data made it. Shout out to G because G showed me. But I compiled all the episodes, just the episode parts, on my page. Check them out, brother. Like literally, they show you exactly where this is going. Like insurance is gonna be consolidated.
Yep.
Healthcare is going to be consolidated, car insurance, all this stuff is going to be consolidated into one, and it's going to be crazy. Like you're basically going to like your insurance company is basically going to be your car dealership at the end of the day, and you'll be able, and like ownership of vehicles will go out the window, and everything will just be leased, and then your insurance would be adjustable based upon all that stuff. Like the way that the world is going is completely like gig economy type shit. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, sorry, Rug there. Shout out to
Welcome
SoFlo
back.
Digital. I want to give a couple shout outs to people that have been here in the community for so many years, man. Supporting this channel, supporting us as a team. Just amazing people. I said SoFlo Digital, man. He was actually the one that showed up at the proper party. He was one of the first guys in line that actually helped me, Bagman, Nerdy, Lady E, and who else was there? Crypto Morpheus, but he's not in the scene anymore. Chris Has Issues, I mentioned him. Chris Has Issues actually is the one that helped me meet Brad Garlinghouse. So shout out to you, brother, man. I really appreciate you, man. I appreciate the wonderful connections that God has shown this community for so many years. We're all interconnected into something that's amazing. So I appreciate you, brother. I really wanted to shout you out tonight. I saw you earlier. I couldn't watch the chat. There's so many people to mention, man. We owe it to the community as a team, because that's what we really are. We're a family that have been growing together for so many years and keeping us alive, keeping us strong, and keeping us mental, focused on what I believe we're destined to have. So sorry to take some of the show apart and take from the stream Buster and Berserker. I appreciate you guys also for being here and so strong and keeping this thing together for the community, man. It's been a lifeline for me. It's been my light in a dark time, because when you don't have people in your family don't believe in you, and you see a vision, you see a dream, you have faith in something that you can't touch, taste, and feel, and you have a family behind you, even when your own family doesn't support you, that's how we are able to make it. I know a lot of people hear my voice probably are in a similar situation or something similar. So I just want to encourage you to keep going, keep being strong, because we have a family here. We've been together for 5 years. What, Zerker? I mean, you started this like 5 years ago, right? Boardroom?
Yeah. OB says banks will be learning centers for digital assets. Ain't that the truth?
Bro, banks will be basically like,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go, because have you guys know about PSD2, PSD3, and 4? Basically,
Bro.
it's like open banking. Basically, banking just
Bro,
becomes
they're gonna
like
they're
a
gonna be
treasury
teaching the sheep about, like, it's just like Zelle. It's the same shit.
hell yeah.
Hell.
We got
Or
Burning. We got
GCAC
Burning
and-
Man on. What's up, Burning Man? How you doing,
What's
bro?
up?
Burning Man, you there?
You're live, Burning Man.
Burning Man.
Burning Man, who the fuck are you? Burning Man.
He might be muted. Is he muted? I can't see it.
I don't know.
No.
Trying to watch the chat.
I don't know. we gonna
We got
remove
Duel on too. What's up, pimps?
What's up, Dole?
What's up? I was stretching, guys. Now I'm gonna snort some boom boom stick. Clear out my nasal passages. Zerker, you sound much better.
Thank you. What was it? What is it? Fucking what's his fuck? What's his name?
RFK.
No, dude, right here,
you
right here.
say
Zerker,
we're gonna take the red dye out of food,
deep
you
state-
sound exactly like him, dude.
Here it is. The deep state killed my father and uncle, and we're gonna get their dyes out of our foods.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Bro, what happened with that? What happened with the nose touch and all that other bullshit?
Bro, what the
happened
fuck?
with all that
Yeah.
clowniness?
Yeah.
Straight clowniness, bro.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Burning Man's on. He's in backstage.
Tell him
Fuck
to
yeah.
talk shit. Fresh blood, right? Has
I
he
don't
been on
know.
before?
He could fuck himself for all I care.
Hey, if they're new,
I think
and
he's
they
having
wanna-
connection issues, man.
Probably, man. Probably. I'm having connection issues.
Nothing
too,
happened with the nose touch, Mojo. Absolutely jack shit happened. Literally nothing happened with the Epstein files. Nothing happened with fucking Hawaii. Nothing happened with freaking Lint. Nothing happened with none of the states that are all fucked up and burnt. Nothing happened with any kind of trials. No, nobody got arrested. No, nothing.
Yeah, what about the fucking
Shit
bitch
happened.
that turned the water off in LA for
Nothing
months?
fucking happened.
That bitch should get her head chopped off. That's crazy. That's the fucking. That's like the most asinine fucking like treason you've ever heard of. Like,
right?
Who the fuck does that? Yeah.
That's some
SoFlo, thanks for shouting out, Navigator. There you go. SoFlo.
Yeah, we were definitely the reason why we made it into that party on time when we did, man. That's why I wanted to shout him out because he really. Yep, sorry to mention you, Berserker. I forgot. But yeah, that's really why we made it in. He stayed in line, man, for over like 14 hours in line for that event. We got there really early. I went there the day before. Me and Dole Citizen. What's up, Dole?
What's
we were, unfortunately, there's many people that were trying to make it in that party that did not make it in. There was only like 40, I think it was like 4,200 people that actually made it in that event. And some of the people that actually were waiting outside didn't even make it in the event.
Yeah, I
So-
never did. Was this in Vegas or are you talking
No,
about
I'm not
the
talking
proper
you
party?
went. The proper
okay.
party. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I missed that. So I hate New York. I went once and I'll never go back. So fuck New York. Yeah.
It was definitely an experience in New York. I would definitely have to say.
Duel, sir, fine, kind gentlemen.
Birdie Man's back.
I concur with your statement.
What
Yeah.
happened with XR Papa? Why does he join and then is he having technical issues? with his
Burning
mic?
Man, what the fuck
Burning
are you
Man.
doing?
He's burning something.
Oh, that's
Give me his
crazy.
mic.
That's
His mic.
the-
Get closer
that's
to your
the
mic and pause
Disturbed
YouTube.
image. Isn't that the Disturbed group? Isn't that their image on one of their albums?
It better not be porno.
No,
There you
dude.
go.
It's,
Yeah, right.
it's- I think that's from Disturbed, the
I don't know.
group.
What
You're-
up, Burning Man?
You sound
like
like a
vomiting?
robot.
He's like
I heard him
vomiting
say,
in
"Can
the
you-"
toilet.
He said, "Can you hear me?"
Straight vomiting
You
in the
sound like a
toilet.
robot. Yeah.
He bought one of Alan's microphones.
All right, there we
that's the
go.
problem.
You're gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
my mic sounds that bad? Cool.
No, nowhere near. I'm
Oh,
just joking.
okay. I thought it was Gucci.
Down with
right
the
now.
sickness.
You got to invest a little bit of
Down
money
with
to
the
be on
sickness.
this
Yeah, thank you. That was a perfect Louis Dahmer with the perfect references, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bro's flushing his mic in the toilet. Sound like vomiting. You know, you like boom.
Yeah,
and you do
it sounded.
Yeah.
It honestly sounded like vomit hitting toilet water. Absolutely.
Yeah.
through
That's great.
a phone, through a shitty like Obama phone.
Hey, some of us in the community are poor, man.
Angela
They don't
was
have
like-
nice stuff to be able to afford, lights and headphones and all that stuff. So shout out to you if you're poor and you just got a little bit of crypto and you're just staying in the game to survive like a tick on a dog to make it until this shit actually goes live. But I think we're gonna have a geopolitical event. I think that's coming, man. Shit's
Angela
getting
was like, "What the fuck
fingers
was
on
that?" We don't know what the fuck that was. That sounded like something.
Yeah, Navi, that's like the more people that I run into that are just now starting to accumulate, and the thought of trying to, like, I used to tell everybody, just get 10,000 XRP. It's not that hard. It's a couple $1,000, a couple $1,000. Like, just make it happen when it was 20 to 50 cents. Now it's, if I tell somebody you need 10,000 XRP, if you want generational wealth, they're gonna be like, I can't afford that. That's $23,000.
Yeah, they're already priced out. That's why the public ain't fucking with this. Papa, happy birthday tomorrow, bro. I bought my first XRP May 7th, 2024.
Wow.
So, boom. Happy birthday. Let's go.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
ZRP Day.
We should, XR Papa, reach out to me on X, and maybe we can set up a separate time where we can try to get your microphone issues fixed out. Maybe we can do a little private call, and I'll show you my bum. It'll be great. Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. It's hella fucking white.
Damn.
Hella fucking white.
No. I won't. I promise I won't show you anything.
Damn,
son. You don't want to
Let's say that's a high price for a little technical help.
It's fucking white as fucking yeah.
Do you guys
use your phone?
It glows in the dark.
Does chat want to see the world's most expensive fake watch?
Yeah.
I just bought this. I just bought this the other day.
Country?
400. It's a Panerai knockoff Swiss clone. It's pretty damn nice. It cost me 465 XRP.
Is it from China or Ukraine?
Dude,
Is either from China or Ukraine?
I could have went to
It's China made, but Swiss parts.
You should have told me, dude.
Either or.
The Mall of Asia and bought that for you. There's all kinds of shit there. I was just there like 2 days ago. I flew into Manila.
Dude,
and,
I promise
Mall
it
of
wouldn't
Asia.
be as nice as this one. Like it's
I don't know, buddy.
It's my second one that I've gotten from my buddy, and they're like 100% clones, dude. They're beautiful watches, and how and why? People are asking me in the chat. Why? Because I've got enough XRP. Don't worry about it. And
look at this gangster ass fucking Casio. Hold on.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
There you go.
2, it matches my car.
That's fucking gangster.
Fire, bro. Fire.
I just have to get the battery changed, but
Oh, is it not ticking no more? Fuck.
yeah, I just have to get the battery changed.
So these are
fucking fire.
Casios are good and cheap.
Hey.
Fuck
Oh, Burning Man's back.
I love it.
Let's run this Burning Man.
Right,
Who are
fire,
you, sir?
fire. Can you hear me?
Let's
Check.
fucking
Who the
go.
fuck are you? Let's go.
Shit, heck.
that's better.
Right,
Did you
call out
vomit?
from Australia's, yeah.
Did you vomit?
No,
Were
that's
you
my
vomiting in the
internet connection, 'cause
toilet?
I don't own fucking Starlink anymore, bros.
Why not?
But on the topic, I was like, what about this shit? Why would you want to have yourself vaccinated?
You're rugging.
Oh fuck.
You're
Own
rugging Burning Man.
Are you from
Tesla
fucking?
phone.
Are you from
Own
Australia or
Japan.
New Zealand?
Australia, mate.
Oh, okay. What part? Because some parts the connection is good and some parts it's shit.
Now, look, I had great time with Starlink. It worked fine for me. I've just heard that it actually operates on a different narrative to our 3G, 4G, 5G system that we've upgraded from 4 to 5G recently. I hear it actually operates on an entirely different streaming system of its own
Nah, bro. Fucking
frequential wave.
5G is bullshit, bro. 5G is straight.
No, I don't use it.
Yeah, that's not even a real thing. 6G is a real one. But 6G is basically terahertz. That goes into into our bodies and shit. But
Correct.
that's the
I
one
know
we have to
that.
fucking watch out for. But yeah, right now you're probably on like 3G or 4G for sure.
So I wanted to tap back in and talk about what Navman was just getting at. Like yesterday, I used Metallica's coming straight out of New Zealand. Some of the crew are. And got myself a loan and managed to pay me freaking rent with that shit. How good is that?
On Metallis? On the fucking
bro.
Metal Pay wallet?
XPR, bro.
Oh, okay.
Metal Pay.
Oh,
It's getting
that's
there.
gangster. What
How
the
much-
hell? That's
okay,
tight.
Yeah, right?
That's
Did
tight.
you have to do credit background and all that stuff, or was it just like
It was just
seamless?
KYC?
Yeah, it's just KYC, bro. They just want you fucking like bizzo, you know? Once they got all your info, they're on. You're on too. You banking yourself straight up. BYOB. Yeah. Shout out to Bags, man.
That's dope.
Not here, but yo.
So-
Love yo, nerdy.
Bagman,
Hell
Bagman,
yeah, brother.
Bagman.
Do you need a card? Do you ever use a card, or do you have like a virtual card, or how do you use the wallet, or do you do QR?
No, I just went and got the ZRP card to send me out one yet. I haven't quite attained it. It hasn't arrived. But I mean, I'm hitting up all the fucking people. There's a few of them getting about. There's quite a number of cards out there now.
So fucking Metal Pay works in Australia. Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yeah, bro, that's Zoom as. I was like, whoa,
bro, what the
whack.
fuck is wild?
Just take
That's
cash
dope.
out of the
That's
ATM.
dope.
Is
That's
that what
fire
you're
ass
doing? Or using it
application.
as
Thank you
actual
for that.
payments in the retail industry.
Yep. Hardlight paid his rent with the XPR loan, bro. Real time fucking Web3 finance in real fucking time just with the KYC. That's fucking fire.
Yeah.
Did you do that on Metal Pay?
On Metal Pay, brother.
But how
On
much you
fucking
have to
Metal Pay.
leverage? How much
With
you have to
XPR.
Yeah, that shit's really good, eh?
Yeah,
the leverage was pretty hefty, but yeah.
I'm telling you,
so
XPR is gonna
what's the
fucking move.
liquidation rate though? See, that's the really thing. That's what happened in 2021. I watched a lot of people get liquidated because they couldn't keep up with, how those market swings were, especially with the bots. I've never done that, and I've always wanted to do that ever since I've been in crypto. But I watched a lot of people actually get completely taken out of the market because they can't handle the volatility swings. And I think the AI bots are purpose doing that, so it will take people's crypto and take them out of the system. So I'm kind of giving a shout out warning. If you don't have enough research, don't just go ahead and do that. Make sure you know what the actual amount of money you're have to put in if the market swings volatile, and to cover your swing, because it's a lot more difficult back in the day, but I think it's easier now. So that's why I'm asking questions like, what is if the market drops like 50%, let's say, we go back into not a bear market but a consolidation period at 50% of the value of XRP, how much would you actually have to put up to cover that loan?
Hey, Burning, real quick, Burning Man, when you went to Metal Pay, where did you go to get the loan? I want to check this out real quick. This is tight. I'm trying
Web
to
off, bro. Web off is
Web up.
shit.
Oh,
It's on Web off. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to own all of it. You got to own Web Auths and Metal Pay, and then of course you've got the lending on Metal X, which is its own thing. And I believe there's one more app.
Here comes another.
There's more apps. Oh shit.
What's the liquidation rate?
Yeah.
What would
We
you?
need the liquidation or the APY I've got on my loan was like 37%. It's pretty high, right?
Ooh,
but
holy shit,
it's still fucking. It kinged it for me on the day.
Connector, is Connector up here? Where'd he go?
He disappeared.
Oh,
Paul Dice. Paul Dice, what's up, motherfucker?
Up here.
You ready to become American, Paul Dice? What's up, you motherfucker?
Oh, I'm ready.
Good.
I'm ready.
My parents not.
You guys got butt fucked.
We need Connector, bro.
I would say avoid America and go somewhere else because it's cheaper.
Fuck that, dude.
By Mark Carney.
Yeah, Philippines sounds good.
Unless you're in a country that you can sling a gun on your side like you can in America, I say fuck that country.
Dude, Philippines, you're all about guns. They got guns.
Dude, can
all
you
over.
literally
can buy a
conceal
gun
carry
and
around there? Is it legal for an American
dude,
for
they
a
just
foreign
do it
citizen?
anyway. Well, I mean, come
Well,
on, it's a
not
wild, wild
legally.
west in another
Bro,
country.
you get thrown in a Batman style fucking jungle jail.
Dude, I literally just watched Rise of the Dark Knight last night. The Dark Knight Rises, rather, where he crawls out of the pit.
There's no way, bro.
That's
The Philippines
crazy.
would cut your head off and your hands off.
You're wrong, dude. They're
All right.
more scary.
Hell no, I'm not
America.
wrong.
Zerker,
Any big city in the United States has more crime than in the Philippines, where I was just at.
It's not about
Literally.
crime. It's about the ability to be free.
Exactly.
That's one aspect of what you're talking about. Freedom, what is it? Owning guns, right?
Hold on.
Believing in your own religion.
Hey, Zerker.
Actually being able to move about the country freely and not being locked up.
Yes.
How's that any different?
It's very different.
It's very different. There's not even. It's not even a
as
conversation.
an American citizen, living in Thailand or the Philippines, can you carry a pistol when you walk around town legally? If the answer is no, then fuck it, dude. No.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
But
if you don't have the crime,
Protein, you got a shirt on? Fuck yeah, you do.
Zest.
Look at that motherfucker.
You got see some titties.
Yeah, bro.
What's up, nerdy?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Yeah, I got my shirt on, man. I didn't want to turn y'all on today.
Ooh,
You ain't dual
Hey,
citizen.
Zerk, I got the link, Buster too. I got the link for WebAuth. Should I share it in my link or should I put it on?
share your link. Fuck it. Share it, bro.
Should we share
Sign
it?
up for that shit.
Yeah,
guys.
I mean,
Share
I'm
it.
staking in WebAuth, but
All right,
I haven't
so
done no loan.
there
You're
it
talking
is,
about the
guys.
referral link, right?
Right? No, it's not a referral link, but WebAuth right there that I just shared the link to. That connects you directly to the secure wallet, crypto wallet for a browser. So I'm gonna share my screen because this is fucking interesting. This is the first time someone has come up on here and said, "Hey guys, I took out a fucking crypto loan and it paid my fucking rent." Like what? Like no, we're fucking exploring this. This is happening. So WebAuth right here, secure crypto assets, self custody. Look at XRP's there. Vitalis, look at supported by XPR network, no gas fees. Bro, this is wild. This is dope. That's Metal X.
What's the look up the liquidation rate, nerdy. If you could, please.
Oh, you have to sign up and stuff. I'm not gonna sign up. What was the other one?
Can you flip out in WebAuth? We need Connector up here. He knows all that.
Yeah, where's
But if
Connector at? We need Connector
I don't
up
know,
here.
man. He popped
Where's
on
Burning
and
Man go?
dipped.
Burning Man, get your ass back up here, brother.
You're making tracks, man.
Connector, bro.
I'll
Hold on,
text him real
Connector.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Connector.
What up,
Brother.
man?
You know
Bring
about
your
this?
XPR. Yeah, he knows about it.
You know about the loan and all that stuff, paying rent?
And I get one loan token every 2 seconds in my WebAuth wallet.
What?
Return. Yep. Every 2 seconds, I get a streaming payment of a loan token.
Oh, that's crazy.
It is wild. I've got loan tokens locked up until 2029.
Okay, so WebAuth is one wallet, and then MetalPay is the other wallet. What is the other one for the loan services and do all that other stuff?
That's you use your WebAuth wallet to, and you go to metalxlending.com, I think it's called.
Is that a DApp? I'm assuming.
It's just a website. It's you interact with it using your WebAuth wallet.
What's the liquidation rate, Connector?
I don't know.
I mean, what can you get liquidated at? Because that was the scare back.
Okay, here we go. I found it, guys. We're gonna go through this fucking thing because this is
Damn, this is deep state as fuck. UK in the last few days has banned borrowing to buy crypto. That's why we carry guns in America.
This shit right here.
We carry guns in America.
Yeah. So far we got fucking payroll with ZBAC. We got remittance with XRP, and now we have fucking loans with XPR and getting a wallet. So, Mr. Connector, please, sir, walk me through this. What do you tell me more about this? I know you're more educated on this than I am.
Yeah, that's just one of their tokens. Metallicus has the loan token, and that's the whole protocol. Loan. You can lock up your anything. You can send XRP to the loan protocol, and there's I think there's a couple $1 million worth of XRP locked up there as well now.
Yep.
So yeah, it's pretty wild.
So you have a portfolio. You can stake. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is like the main. This is like the main DeFi for XPR. For Metallic and all. Okay.
And that's Metal. Which one is that?
I'm gonna put this in the. I'm gonna share this one. Lending. So I'm gonna copy and I'm gonna paste this one here, so everyone wants to check this one out. Because this is fucking very interesting.
Oh man, I love it. Loans been soaring too, man. It's been going crazy.
This is lending.metalx.com. This is Mr. Connector. Like more. We want more. What else? We want more information.
I want more. I'm living.
Give me
off
more.
crypto
Give me
right
more.
now.
So what are these?
You can borrow against it.
What are you looking at? The lending.
Yeah, so you have XPR grants, MetalX, Doge community, loan protocol. Walk us through
all kinds of stuff. Yeah. There's you can even spend one Doge token and create a proposal for the actual Department of Government Efficiency to actually use. So there's a use case for Doge on the XPR network right there.
Wow. Now this is interesting. there's a
And
DEX.
that's in their voting protocol.
Yeah, they are. Oh, that's a Metal X. Yeah.
Okay, so no
Also,
Metal
the
X has,
MXD, you can chuck into a liquidity
It's not very
pool
liquid, though.
against anything.
Not yet.
oh wow.
Not yet.
Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Burning Man.
Repeat that.
Yes. So you can put your metal dollar, which is the same as the USDC or RLUSD, virtually. It's its own platform version, of course, and you can put it up against your Doge or your XRP in a liquidity pool just like that.
Wow. And this is the DEX that I'm looking at. So this is what you're talking about that we can do all that on. It's right here.
What's the market?
Yeah,
cap
it's
of it
actually
right now?
got it all in build. It's pretty technical.
20 billion.
And this is native on the XRP on the XPR network. Like this is all
Yeah,
native.
all
it's XRPL.
XPR, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the ledger.
I know, guys.
And they're suggesting XPR could moon extremely.
Man, I need a tutorial on that.
Gold is on there, right? So that's tokenized version of gold. So actually, what do you think about Pax Gold? What do you guys think? You think it's actually going to be one of the utilized cases for tokenization of gold in the future going forward, or you think it's actually going to be something else?
I think Ripple
The
may
coin
buy
that
them
backs
too.
gold.
I mean, they already
Go
have.
hit up Mr.
the
Connector,
market
hit
share.
subscribe, do it now.
Yeah, right there.
There's
That's
the
Quite a bit of
link.
liquidity.
Do it,
Go ahead,
guys. Do
Zerk.
it.
Thank you, Low Live.
So you're doing loans every single day, multiple loans every single day. But are you actually looking at the liquidation rate? I mean, that's not something you're concerned about. You're not really worried about the volatile swings of the market. when you're doing
No,
those?
I like the loan tokens long term, so I've locked it up long term to get the second returns on it. Every second I get a loan token.
But my point is, if it goes down 50%, let's say you're locking up XRP, does it liquidate you if the value actually drops that much?
No, it's
Against your
like
loans.
staking. It's staking is all. It doesn't liquidate. It's not a loan. You can get a loan like the other guy was talking about. I can't remember who got that, but this is just like staking. Same
Oh,
same
okay,
program though.
you're
Same.
staking. It sounded like
yeah.
you said you're getting a loan like every 20 minutes or
No,
something like
it's
that.
called loan token. It's the loan cryptocurrency. LOAN is the name of the
It's part of
cryptocurrency.
Metallicus.
Okay, I'm
It's
sorry.
part
I
of the
got confused.
Metallicus. He's just staking the loan.
It's their staking, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
All
I
right,
think that's
Mr.
the way to go.
Mr. Connector, sir, we have Mojo. This is over my head. Could you please simplify this for Mojo, please?
Real quick, Connector, can
Me
you
too.
just in X can you land XPR? If you send another coin in there in that exchange, could you just switch it out for XPR? Someone asked how to get XPR.
Swap. Yeah, you can do easy swap. The easiest way is USDC into WebAuth for me if you don't have
WebAuth.
MetalPay.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Because I originally got it. I originally bought it on BitTrue like a while ago, but I can't get on BitTrue no more.
I got
but
it on
I've landed
Coinbase
it.
wallet. I got to
There
buy
you go.
Ethereum and switch it out.
Aren't
There
you
you go.
just better buying the metal pay because of the staking rewards? Is that the better program to go?
I can't even get MetalPay in my state.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only in like 46, 47 states, I think.
You can in
Oh.
Cali. I got MetalPay. That's how I landed more on the MetalPay. But if you could get WebAuth,
Yeah.
I mean, you could go
KYC.
straight to WebAuth because you're going to stake your XPR in WebAuth anyway.
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about this? So, Mr. Connector, sir, does this sound like a solid ass infrastructure that you have MetalPay that is FDIC secured for holding your assets,
That's
and then
right.
you have WebAuth as the DeFi wallet to interact with all the XPR DeFi protocols, DApps on the infrastructure, and then you basically have two wallets that interact with each other on a secure basis. One that's meant for security for holding your assets, and one's meant for interacting with the whole DeFi.
That's a
DeFi
good way to look at it. Yep. And Metallicus is the only service provider for FedNow that issues a cryptocurrency.
Nice.
All the other ones, they use cryptos, but Metallicus is the only one that issues one.
That's why I was mentioning
Wow.
it's better to get the metal pay than.
Man, I'm lost, bro. I need a tutorial.
What's up, Protein?
Man, we
Now, Connector, I'm glad we have you on. I'm gonna pick your brain because you sound crispy as fuck and you're smart as fuck. And we love this conversation going on right
He
now.
got some mic, bro.
And
Connector
you
has a
sound
mic.
good. Now tell us more about XPR and Metal Protocol with the Federal Reserve and the plot that Ripple wasn't only the one with that junction, that was also Vitalis with all this stuff. That was Metallicus. That was also part of the FedNow and T+0 and all that stuff infrastructure.
I don't know about much of that. I know that Metallicus was the one of the early showcase providers for FedNow, and that when they made the announcement, XPR just skyrocketed, and they took it off the Federal Reserve website to hold it back, and then they actually added it back on without telling anybody. So it was pretty secretive, but we see it. I saw it.
Same thing with the XRP. They put in a lawsuit forever and suppressed the price, said put 1,700 NDAs on any bank or institution that was actually going to reveal the plan. Yeah, it sounds really familiar.
Okay, so everyone's asking for a tutorial. Would you be down to give tutorials, or we can do tutorials? I can give tutorials. Doesn't matter, but people want it.
Yeah, follow my channel. I talk about it every stream. I talk about XPR.
Boom. Hold on. We have your link. Hold on. Share your link in the thing.
I'm gonna save my voice and go. I know Duel has to dip too. I love you guys. I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna put on Burning Man because I've been swapping him and Paul Dice. So
Later,
there you go.
Zerker. I can stay a bit longer. I just gotta take the dog into the vet tomorrow morning. His hips are all frigged up.
Oh,
poor guy.
I'm sorry.
That's fine, dude.
Hey, Duel, I tried out for
50 cent
Disturb.
solution, but my wife would leave me. So get
Get
my
a new
kid,
one,
dude.
Dole.
Could you
So have
imagine,
a good
right?
night later.
Getting my 13-year-old boy to bury
Later,
our
Zerk.
dog, dig the hole for him in the backyard. That would be
Oh, yeah.
savage.
That's
do it.
Mr.
Kid would be-
Connector's YouTube channel. Go follow his YouTube channel.
Bro, I just lost a dog.
It's never fun, dude. Like they do become a part of your family.
And
It's
that's his
not-
ex.
He was 16, bro. So
Yeah, that's a good life, right?
yeah, he lived a
human
long
years?
time, man. It's actually my daughter's dog. It was a Yorkie.
Yeah,
He
small dogs live like forever, dude. My
He
friends,
lived forever,
little
dude.
Shih Tzus are 18 and they just won't die. They
He
refuse.
was active. He was super active. He got a cataract in his left eye, and then the other one started going bad. Then his hearing was like almost gone. He just went downhill, man.
Dude, 16 is 112 years if you go by
Yeah,
7
yeah.
years per dog. Like that's an old fucking dog.
But he lived a long time, man.
Connector. Me and Uncle Buster, the Rub-a-Dub Buster's Rub Magician Master, we're talking about ratios and trying to make the most out of all of this. So we're talking about DAG, and basically I mentioned selling DAG right now for ZBEC, and then possibly taking the rewards or the earnings from ZBEC and rolling into XPR until that moves, and then take some of the rewards from the ZBEC one and put it back into DAG. What do you think?
I'm not much of a swing trader like that. You know, I just kind of hold these quality projects until we kick this stuff off, you know. But
Hey, so with the XPR, are you staking XPR or are you staking loan?
He's
Both of
taking
them.
loan on to get the
So
loan.
what does
He's taking
XPR
loan.
have to do with it?
XPR
Because
is
it's
the
all-
layer one.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
They're paired together.
Oh, it's a pair. You pair it.
Yeah, on the
you
look-
make an LP and stake
Yeah,
that.
so on any AMM, you have to have a pairing. So if you're gonna pair, for example, since it's on the XPR network, just like you have XRP network, how an XRP is tied to everything. On the XPR network, you have basically you're gonna have XPR, then loan or XPR, whatever, and then you're gonna stake both of them to get liquidity tokens, and then
So
you're
it's an LP. So you staking the LP token.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think You're staking both of them to earn the LP token, and then are you staking the LP token and then earning rewards off of that? Are you double earning?
No, I'm getting straight XPR back, not a liquidity pool token.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like normal staking.
Okay.
Are you staking a pair? Are you staking the pair? Or are you staking a single?
Just the loan.
Just the loan.
Oh, really?
I'm staking XPR, and I'm also staking loan, and I'm also staking the XM the MLT token. If you guys want to get into this Metallicas, and you don't want to do any of this stuff, just go to Uphold and you can get the MTL token. That's the metal token. That's the DAO token. If you want to be a part of that ecosystem without getting into this stuff, it's on Uphold.
And all of these are single staking. All the
No,
ones.
I want to stake. That's what I'm saying. I want.
Now, if you want to get into the farming and the pools and all that, they have that as well. But I haven't messed with that.
Are you actually cashing out profit on that, or are you just compounding?
I'm compounding every day because there's no fees.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So that was the next question I was going to ask you. That's the better plan. Obviously.
So there's no fees instead of low
No
fees.
fees.
There's no fees.
No, no, the WebAuth wallet uses that secure enclave in your phone that it has no internet connection to it to limit the amount of transactions that you can do instead of like the XRP, which is fees to limit to limit the spamming,
Yeah.
But hey, and speaking of XRP, right quick, see the ledger moving behind me, and there's like 30 or 40 transactions in each ledger. Man, that thing was pegged out earlier. There was hundreds of transactions in each ledger.
Damn.
I've never seen it like that. Was earlier today. I've never seen it like that.
Do you follow the 3dev?
Nah.
The globe? Go to 3dev. I'll share the link. If you go to 3dev XRP whatever, or 3.dev or whatever it was called, the 3xrp.dev. I forgot the exact site. You can see the globe and you can see the transactions on the side, but at like 2:30, around 2:30, 3:30 in the morning, it's just fucking just wow, boom, there's hella, and it's always from like Korea, like that region, like the East region. It's just fucking everyone's just buying. It's crazy. It's the wildest thing. So
yeah, the Koreans are the
that's
Korean
crazy.
market's waking up. Yeah, I mean all of the Asia markets is waking up around 3 o'clock in the morning or slightly before. The same with the New York markets. They're moving that liquidity around at certain times of the day. That's why it's better to buy. I always say between 12 and 4 o'clock in the morning. If you're going to buy a dip, that's generally the best time to buy before it starts really pumping.
Vic Gear, 58.90 cash out, bro. That's a bomb, dude. Appreciate you, Vic Gear.
That big.
Damn,
Dang, that's a 589, but it's a big 589.
It's 58.90.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Shit, nice.
He's
Vic.
like, damn it, that was a typo. That meant to be $5.89.
Yeah.
It might have been, man. That's a lot.
No, dude, I'm sure.
What Mr. Connector is
Good to
having
be
on
Vic.
on his background, this is what also it's the same thing that's happening, but you can see orders. So you can see BitChu orders that's happening. You can see fiat orders that are happening, and these are XRP ledger transactions. Oh damn, where'd it go?
Is that on fiat leak? Where is that?
He dropped off. Or no? Okay. Yeah, I think it
Hold
is
on.
fiat leak. Yeah.
Right there. So you see this?
Is that fiat leak?
These are XRP ledger transactions happening in real time.
So what is that? What site is that? Is that fiat leak?
3xrp.dev is
Yeah.
the URL at the top. It's not fiat link. Fiat link looks,
No, fiat link is different.
Looks completely different.
Yeah, but this is crazy. Like you can really see this stuff. Like this is
Yeah.
like real
Look how
transactions.
fast, look how fast that shit is. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Now if XPR is gonna be giving loans that fast too. I mean, we're moving into a very hyper financial world, right? Where if someone like Bernie Man came on and just boom loan, that's
see it
crazy.
now.
I guess that ties in with the gig economy, right?
Selling debt, make the debt easier.
Right.
What's the price on the loan token right now?
It's 3 zeros, something. I got it at 4 zeros. I think it's 3
Loan
zeros
is,
now.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Still right now.
000-246.
Yep.
I can't
Can I ask
talk
a
to you
question
guys.
from the back
I'm gonna
row?
jump out real quick. Unfortunately, my connection's not stable. Just keeps crashing.
We're about to wrap it up anyway. Good shit, Alan. Or Navigator, my bad.
Appreciate you, buddy. No, it's all good. I don't fear people know me in the community.
No, I think
what
everybody
my real
knows your name
is.
at this point.
That's right, Duel. That's right. Connector, good to see you, buddy. Nerdy.
You too, man.
Dropping the A game. Buster, you always keep the team together, man. You really like tie it all together. You keep the headspace, in the right direction. And Berserker, if you're hearing us in the background, man, thank you for really starting all this and keeping us as a solid team and really keeping it's really steady every week for so many years. And Buster, you literally joined the best teammate you could and making this channel what it is, man. And congratulations on your token, and it's doing very successful, and it will do very successful because you have a team behind you. You have the whole community behind you, what your plan is and what you want to do with this token. So, and
Appreciate that, bro.
Dole, man, you're a good brother, man. Appreciate
Now that you're back in the U.S., call me so I can make fun of you on my drive home, okay? I'll fill you in about all my woes of being at work and how I'm insanely jealous of you gallivanting around the Philippines for the last month or two.
I knew it was God's plan for me to get the hell out of the United States for a little while, so it was good de-stress. And Miles, good to see you, man. Protein 40, what's up, buddy? Bradley, I don't know you much, but good to have you in the community. And all the chat, man, all the chat. You guys have been strong. You guys have been supporting us for so many years, man. I would love to shout everybody out, but I want to take too much time out. But Crypto Navigator out. Now I got good internet connection here, and I'm back in the States. I'll see you guys more often. So have a good night, everybody.
Amen. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Say,
Later.
Nerdy, can you read my screen?
We can. You want to read
Imagine, I can read it. Imagine spending with a credit line of loan and repaying with the stablecoin XMD on the XPR network. Credit limit determined by your staked loan and your credit score directly hashed into the blockchain. Institutions can issue their own stablecoins and subnet layer 3's on Metal or MTL. Now that's Metal.
Boom.
Man, I gotta learn about that. It's like Chinese to me.
Here's
You
the
gotta
thing.
learn,
Like,
bro.
this is what scares me. Like I circle back to like 2021 and all the different things I was staking. Things like UBX, things like even like just buying some of these meme coins. Like I'm just checking now, I can't find a price on XR Doge, right? Like all these other projects that I don't know, man. Like I just want to focus on things that I feel are definitely gonna go, and like staking Casper, staking some of that other stuff. But I just feel like some of these other projects, Brad keeps saying that 99% of the space is just gonna go away, right?
Not
Like,
XPR.
I got burned so many times.
it just scares me at this point. I've been burnt too many times. BitConnect, Hashflare,
Yeah.
XR Doge now.
Strong. You got burned on fire.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, like it's just.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. That's why I haven't done. That's why I have no ZBAC. I have nothing. I have no new coins. If you guys looked at my top 10 projects, it's vanilla shit from the last 8 years, right? Like there's no fancy new. Casper's probably my craziest little flyer, right? So I don't know.
Well, guess what, dude? That's what makes the boardroom, because we talk about these projects and we explore them. If they're bullshit, they're bullshit. If it's a safe moon, it's a safe moon. If it's not, then we're bullish on it. For example,
is this metal platform? Is it going to be around?
We're
4
bullish
years from
on
now,
metal.
5 years from now, is it going to survive?
Are we bullish? On
I'm bullish. That's my number 2 holding.
Can I just
Metallica's is not going nowhere, bro.
Yeah,
they're in San Francisco. I mean, they pay rent in San Francisco. Come on.
Yep. If they're all
that's a US based
Yeah,
that's good.
Hell, they started Stellar. They helped Jed start
Right.
Stellar.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think.
And they're actually doing what's going to be done. It's just on the other chains.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the NDAs, so it's like a mysterious thing. Like everyone's trying to figure it out. Like, well, what's this going to do? But honestly, that's the template, because they're laying the template on XPR, because
when
they
X
got
comes
it
out
all
with
there.
the super app, it's not going to be something brand new. I'm into XPR for that reason. That's where I think it's going.
Whoa, Bradley, are you saying that?
Nice.
Are you saying X times XPR and whatever we just saw the demonstration?
F connector.
Oh damn! Oh
well,
damn!
you know,
There was a major
I voted
glitch
to
on
give Elon
XPR.
10 billion XPR tokens already. All he has to do is accept
Yep.
them. Yep.
What the hell?
Watch out! So
And then,
Elon gives
and that's
up.
why Connector showed when he showed that little Doge and the Department of Government Efficiency. There's a big tie-in, and there's going to be something huge coming with the super app. And don't forget, ZBAC wants what part of ZBAC's end goal is to have a super app as well. So we'll see who gets to the finish line first on that one.
So you're bullish on Dogecoin? Is that what you're saying?
Not Doge. No, I was before he went to 10.30 cents. I made a lot of money early on.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking. I know you're mentioning the agency, right? Department of Efficiency.
No,
but
Dogecoin. But Dogecoin was all created for that reason, though.
I know, but
I think
that's what I'm trying to
Dogecoin's
get
going to
at.
be used for the government pay system.
Oh,
that's my opinion.
Because witness Doge on the XRPR network with the loans and everything. So Elon could technically integrate it into a system, and then you're saying that it could be actually be part used.
And one of the first Flair wraps Doge. You remember all this, way back when. First thing, one of the first ones Flair was rapping was Doge.
That's right.
So we're
also
bullish on
play. For especially the ZBEC people. ZBEC just has to double to catch XPR, and then I can move a little bit of ZBECs into XPR.
There you go. That's it.
Profit.
That's the play.
But one double up from ZBEC, and then I'll use a little bit to get more XPR.
But that's exactly what Dogecoin did.
I'm in the same, but reverse.
Zeros get to penny, hang out there, and then I'll go to 10, 20. That's exactly what ZBEC and XPR are doing.
Yeah,
but both of those are getting ready, man. I mean, XPR
has anyone used Strobe or Doppler Finance here?
Doppler Finance is fire. I fuck with Doppler.
It's good, okay.
It's tight, yeah. Doppler's pretty cool.
Good to hear. Yeah, because there's so much fun.
So Web3 is the future, guys. This is where we're going. This is, Burning Man, thank you for coming on and sharing your story, bro. That was fire. Thank you. And Mr.
Yeah, Burning Man, you switched the whole fucking show up.
Yeah, you fucking
XPR. You got Connector hitting
thank
the lead.
you guys so much.
I gotta hop on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
That's good shit.
You have anything else that your experience you want to share? Like, how was it? Was it fast? How long did it take? Like anything like that?
It was extremely quick. The only thing was I had to take my P2P payment out through another chain. So I wasn't directly able to get it through them. But that's fine. It's really close to doing that, enabling it for us also.
Nice. So everything was just right on the app as soon as you applied for it and everything went through.
Yeah, totally. Really quick. The loan stuff is just like total fire. Hey, everything is getting an hourly payment back off of the loan, whatever it is you're staking against it.
Nice.
Now I have a question: is if you can get a loan and then stake the loan and then pay back with the interest.
Wow, there you go. Now you're thinking.
Now you're getting crazy.
I'm just saying, is that possible? Can we do that?
Depending on the rate.
You could already, yeah.
Right, like if like for example you get the loan and loan token and then you switch it over to XPR and then you stake XPR or something else and then you earn interest on that and then you pay back with the interest and then you have basically making your money back and then your first one is a loss, but after everyone after that you're making money back because the first one you're just paying it back.
502 watching, man. That's crazy good numbers. 300. Shit, down there 400 on X, 123 on YouTube. Shout out to all you guys, man.
Come join us, everybody. Share the word. We talk about fucking DeFi. We talk about spiritual stuff, bro. Buster will blow your mind with the spiritual realm.
Mm-hmm.
He'll make you rethink your life, make you understand everything on a whole different level. Like, crazy. Share the stream, guys. Share. We're trying to educate everybody and inform everyone. Like, this is the future. Like, think about it. We have a San Francisco based company, United
That's
States, California based San Francisco company. That we have a guest from Australia that just shared that they just got a loan using an app with crypto and was able to pay off his rent in an emergency.
Awesome.
Like, that's some wild ass shit. This can
Marcus
help anyone.
Durban.
Like, just imagine if you're out of options and you're like, oh, you know, what about crypto? And it can help you out one day. Like, think about this.
Well, my crypto saved me so many times. My house. Yeah. I don't like
Marcus
touching it,
Durban.
but sometimes I do.
That's how everything gets tokenized, right? People need some money, so they go tokenize
Exactly.
stuff.
Right.
Buster, you
won't
got
nothing.
another channel for that? No, man. I figure sort of the shit I'm learning doing YouTube now, I'll use later after XRP and XPR and ZBEC and all this shit blast the fuck off. Then we'll move on to something else. But
Yeah, because at that point,
Well,
talking about
Navigated
this
Man's
is-
got the island resort. You can always bunk down
Right.
there in the Philippines and spend your money.
straight up, man.
All right, here's a
This
question.
shit's
Let's get into it. I really want to ask it. Do you think that since we're in 2025 and we're in the middle of, we're like third quarter, like we're in, like first quarter is done, moving in a second, like shit's like things rolling, a lot of things happening in the world. Do you think we're ending a cycle? And all the
Quarterly
stuff
will
that's
end.
and everything that's happening in people's life is like a renewal. Like, a lot of people basically, it's like switching. A lot of people who enjoy their life are now gonna experience their hell, and a lot of people who experience the hell are now about to experience their heaven. It's like a switch. It's like, you know, what do you guys think? Let's go.
I've been to hell already, so it's time to go to heaven. But the Democrats, man, they starting that shit again.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
just elevation, bro. I think
Yo,
a lot of the lack shit just not gonna work, bro. I'm sort of bullish on that. I think motherfuckers will be repenting soon, dude.
Yeah, I see a lot of stubborn people remaining stubborn, while a lot of people are making some gains with this crypto stuff, and they're like just not asking questions. They just refuse to. Pretty crazy. I think those people are just gonna miss out.
The stakes are just getting higher.
The cool kids, the clickety clacks, they're gonna realize, yeah, they're not that cool, and it'll be a good time to be a nerd. 2025. Also with XPR, don't forget, like XRP was March 2017 was 006. 11 months later, 385. So XPR is underneath 006 right now. So just don't
Buster.
sleep on these and XPR is going nowhere. That's not even in the question, bro. XPR is all up in this shit. Yo, mom.
Fed now.
Okay.
That's right.
I got a thought. It kind of hit me the other day that crypto
Hit us.
crypto kind of seems to me almost like a lesson in how faith becomes reality, right? Because I was chasing down Nerdy's tip on Cubic. I'm like, how do I get this shit? And it's like looking at the symbols, it's 0.0 and it has a little 5 underneath it. It's like 0.000. You know, you're like, this is nothing. It's nothing. But it has the same 10 times, 100 times power. It's just on the other side of the decimal point. But it's like you're taking something like an idea that has no physical, and you're turning it into a system, or you turn it into, and it's like microscopic. It looks microscopic on a screen. So this is like imagination becoming reality.
It's
Crypto
wild,
shows
bro.
you how imagination becomes reality.
It's the wildest thing. It's the
It just
craziest
hit me.
thing.
It's like, that's crazy. It's like faith.
Yeah.
It's like you
I
got
just
nothing,
finished
and then you
reading.
wake up the next day and you got heaven, or you got everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just finished this book called The Alchemist by Paulo Cohen, and brilliant concept reading.
What was the
Cohen?
concept?
Just life itself being alchemy. So you could intertwine that into quantum. You could intertwine that into life in religion. You could intertwine that however which way you want to look at it. But yeah, I'll leave it with that. It's a great book, The Alchemist.
What was the author, Burning Man?
Paulo Cohen.
Could you put that in the chat for everybody so we can check it out? That'd be great. If you can.
Yo, Evan, the XPR, that's the ERC20 version on MetaMask. You can send that to WebAuth and it turns it into the mainnet. Just so you know, Evan.
Thank you, Lady E. Boom. There it is.
Yeah, I think I added it to my MetaMask wallet. If I'm not mistaken.
That's ERC20 version. The original version.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, that's where I have it. That's where I have it.
Send it to if you want a KYC and get WebAuth, you can send it there, and it turns it, and then you can stake it.
Yeah, what?
And just so you know, that XPR network is moving to Metal. Metal's the layer 0. XPR is the layer 1, and Metal is going to have subnets just like XRP has sidechains. And with these subnets, it's infinite TPS, transactions per second. That is a thing of the past. This is infinite transactions per second with Metal.
All of this stuff is so all the loan and the staking and the DeFi is on layer 0, but only XPR itself is on layer 1.
No, all of it's layer 1.
It's faster than
XPR.
But just the governance token is layer 0.
What do you mean?
It's all layer 1. The governance, loan, the staking is all XPR network layer 1. But then you've got this new blockchain, the Metal blockchain, which is layer 0. That's not really being used yet. It's working, but no one's really using it yet.
But it's part of this ecosystem. It's part of the stack.
Yeah.
The tech stack of Proton. Oh shit.
That's where the credit unions are going to build their own private blockchains. They're going to build it on Metal.
And does that act as I don't know? I'm guessing maybe an oracle, perhaps.
What
the layer 0 acts as, maybe perhaps as an oracle that actually connects to other chains. Does the layer 0 incorporate with a lot of other chains? Basically,
I don't know if they got an oracle. I know the XRP ledger has an oracle, price oracle now. They voted that in, but I'm sure that it's all going to interconnect. You know.
This is some interesting shit. We know this, right? Like this is dope.
Oh yeah, this is deep, bro.
Yeah, and for the record, Connector, I did not mean to shit all over that earlier. My point is that I literally have zero mental energy left for any of that stuff. Just bought my bags, holding on, and I can't even think about new projects at this point because I just can't. I don't want to. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so lazy. I don't want to do a damn thing. I just want to get rich.
Not watch any more Simpson episodes, eh?
No, I'm done. My day job is literally what I'm focused on right now, so that I don't lose it prior to and have to move to the Philippines and spend my crypto before I get rich.
Did you see the video I shared in the chat? The dude built a house for $55,000 in the Philippines.
Dude, it's so no wonder Nabi moved there, right? Like it makes sense. It makes sense if you. I just don't have that opportunity.
Built a house.
I'd be gone already if I was single and had no responsibilities, right? Like I'd already be gone.
Yeah.
But
5:15. You guys are about ready to. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, but back to the staking stuff real quick. People were talking about infinite money glitches. There are infinite money glitches. If you really go into like what Mr. Connector explained to you guys and all this staking stuff with all these different tokens and stuff, there's something really to consider that all blockchains. I don't know if I'm just giving this up, right? I might be giving up a secret. I don't know if it's really not a secret or not, but people haven't really realized is that every single network, right? They all have nodes, but you can run one, and if you run a node, you do earn rewards. So when you're earning rewards for running a node, you can take those rewards and stake them and earn more rewards. Fucking wild, right? And then
how much is that node though? How do you
well, guess what? If you have enough rewards from rewards, you can just buy another node and earn more rewards. So there is a kind of internet money glitch with crypto that a lot of people are not really realizing. But the only problem with that whole thing that I just told you about is something that Marcus just brought up in the comment is infrastructure. That requires for you to buy the physical infrastructure. So you're going to be spending money on the motherboard. You're going to be spending money on the internet. You're going to be spending money on the electric bill. You're going to be spending money to run that. It's basically going to turn into a farm, like a server farm kind of ordeal. So that is an idea if anyone wants to explore more into crypto, if you want to dive into it. But I'm just saying that could be a thing.
That must make my head explode.
I'm just saying.
Free money.
There is something there.
And a lot of these projects, they will pay you just for participating in their project. That's free money. I've gotten so much free money over the years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Algorand is a good one. Algorand really doesn't take that much computing power. And you can actually run Algorand nodes on Raspberry Pis. So you can have a Pi stack in your room on your desk.
Yeah, Algorand just sitting. Can you stake Algorand?
On TinyMan. So TinyMan is a site to stake for Algorand.
There's also Algo Farm.
You know the rate?
30K to run a node. There you go. Thinking, I guess. What'd you say, Protein?
What's the rate?
Algo Farm?
Algorand, staking on Algorand.
Algo's thing is pretty cool. So they have all different rates and stuff, but they also have meme coins. Like Algo does have meme coins, and you can stake those meme coins and earn like high rewards. You know, bigger the risk, bigger the reward. But it all like so. This is another thing that we had another friend in our group that run into a problem, and I'll always bring this up when it comes to staking and rewards and earning money and all this stuff. Is that when it comes to withdrawing money out, right? Now this is the sauce. Is that hey, I made all this money with crypto. I got all these tokens. How do I take my money out? Well, that's the trickery, and that's where people get stuck a lot. Is that if the pool itself is not liquid, you cannot get your money out. You're just looking at numbers.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
And that's some bullshit. You are correct, sir. That is a correct, exact response. That is true, right? That is some bullshit. So it is very important to understand of what networks you're messing with and if they're popular and if you can redraw because the network is liquid. If the network is not liquid and it's just some random staking, really risky thing, and there's not much liquidity, well, you're just left with numbers and that you can't really remove, and you probably stuck with the trust line as well. So.
Yeah, I had a lobster wallet that went to $80 billion in value one time.
Yeah.
So it means nothing.
Yeah. So there's risk that comes with this.
Mine went to zero, so kudos to you, dude. my lobster wallet went to zero. Yeah, I invested in a bunch of fake assets. There's another reason why I'm just done looking into anything. I'm stacking 10 different projects, and I'm pretty much done at this point. Honestly, I'm not really buying any more crypto, but I'm still out there proselytizing. The guy that came by to sell me his GreenX product to kill bugs on my house today, he was about to go bug all my neighbors. So instead of letting him do that, I started talking to him about crypto for 25 minutes so I could spare my neighbors his spiel about his bug killing chemicals. So he's gonna buy some XRP, which brings me to a good point. Connector, when you're out sharing the truth and the gospel, are you telling people about metal and all this other shit, or are you just telling them about XRP? Like, what do you lead with? What do you hit them with all that sauce and knowledge you just dropped, or are you just like buy
You use all kind of tokens, man. I listen to it.
Yeah.
There's hella tokens, Protein. There's hella tokens, bro.
Yep. I pretty much gave up on people in real life. Talking to them, that's why I started a channel.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
I started a channel.
I get it.
Yeah.
This kid was in his early 20s, and all I could think of was he's going door to door, and he was in information systems nerdy at school, so he'll get a good degree. I told him focus on cybersecurity. They seem to always be like impervious to layoffs. But all I could think of was this guy's so young, and if he just starts stacking this stuff now, one of the kids that we golfed with in tournaments, 15-year-old, was buying XRP based on my recommendation at 20 cents, and he's already got enough money to pay for his college degree. He's 20 years old now, so this was like 5 years ago. And like, I think that it's just good to still share this stuff. It's the opportunity is still there, and I again, like, sorry, chat and everybody for complaining tonight, but I'm tired and old, and I'm just I can't do all this new stuff anymore. It's too crazy.
But that's the thing
there's
about
opportunity
computers.
though.
Yeah, but that's the thing about computers is that you're right. There is opportunity, but the thing is about with computers is that a lot of it is retention, because you're basically doing repetitive things every single day. But it's how well do you know the material? What are you doing? Do you understand the system from in and out? And all the thing that you're gonna do with computers forever in your life is troubleshooting. You're basically a troubleshooter. You just fix problems. That's who you are.
Yeah,
something goes down, you're the person that's gonna fix it. But if you don't understand how any of it works and you're not interested in it, I say find another career.
Yeah, dude.
My problem.
Yeah, go ahead, Connector.
My problem was I would always lead with the dollar is evil, and nobody wanted to hear that.
No, they don't, dude. They really don't.
But anyone could get into
Yeah,
computers.
because look what the media is pushing, man. They pushing anti crypto.
Scam.
It changed since Trump became president, so it's still fresh.
Even for new
I
people
think-
though, they should mix it up a little bit. Like, I'll mix it up with like XRP and then the next best one, because those small ones is easy to get gains, and then if you show them some gains, they get, they're gonna put more money in.
Yeah, the
But,
turn.
How much?
It's,
How much
So
is
I've
it
got
gonna
to.
be?
Here's my
10%?
problem with that. Here's my
No,
problem with
10x. A
10x?
newbie needs to be a 10x, bro. Like,
Ooh, that's spicy. A 10x is fucking spicy. They're never getting that in the stock market. I'd fucking
No.
Hell yeah,
But
that might make the light come on. Somebody, if you get somebody in and they get a good 10x, yeah, they'll be hooked.
Yeah. I think that this turns into a casino for adults at the end of the day. Like I really do think that we're gonna turn like stocks. Stocks would be into a form where you're earning rewards on your stock, like on your shareholdings. Because right now, when you have a holding, you don't really do anything with your holdings. It is there. I mean, you're waiting for price action. But I think we'll be able, just like crypto, where we're talking about with loans and all this shit, you'll be able to stake your shares and own rewards on your shares. So basically, it's like companies will use that as liquidity and then borrow against it, and then fractional banking all over again. But they'll use these mechanisms to just make money out of thin air, basically, right? And that's basically what Miles was getting at. Like, this is shit. It's crazy. Basically, just if you understand the system and how this works, it's just money out of thin air.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the
you
wildest.
guys ready to
Yeah.
It's fate.
528 watching?
Can I say one more thing, Buster? And then
Roll us out, bro. Say some prolific shit.
So one of my Canuck buddies just recently got into crypto, and I kept telling him just stack XRP till you get to 10,000 XRP, right? And he is now going off doing all these like ICO, like literally still ICOs, like coin drops, everything, trying to find that next thing that's gonna double up. And my concern is he's got a position of 0 XRP because he's waiting to roll that over. What happens if he never gets that chance? And he'll still make money in some of these other projects, but I don't know, the focus for new people, I always tell them, man, just now it's like maybe get 1,000
It's fire because it's going to blow, bro.
Yeah, like what happens?
1,000 XRP is $2,200.
Yeah, so for most people, that's
wow.
It's crazy.
But you're playing like these other ones. Like, to me, like in the last year and a half, I've said SHX, then Velo, then XPR. No, XPR, XCN, and ZBEC. All this is involved in the system, bro. It's like, to me, it's no different than like, it's not like, oh, XRP is going to make it, but these are no. These, first of all, these are small as fuck. $40 million market caps. Compare, we're like 500x to get to where XRP is now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I would mix it up. Like someone new, honestly, I don't think should put 100% of their money in XRP at $2. I think they need to mix it up.
Yeah,
But
no,
either
you're
way,
probably right. You're probably right.
Either way,
right now,
I wouldn't be like, no, don't tell them that. I mean, it's all they need something.
But would you? How would you sleep right now if you were trying to coin hop and you were trying to own all these other projects, the ones you just mentioned, but your net position in XRP was 0?
Yeah, can you mention?
How would you feel about that?
Can you
I
mention?
wouldn't have known these other ones if I didn't have XRP.
Oh, I know. It's true.
But I would tell them.
That's my point.
Like
though,
if you
I
said,
wouldn't
hey,
sleep. Yeah.
if you want to spend $5,000, I would do like $3,000 in XRP, and then I would
And
mix
then
up.
2 into the that sounds
Yeah,
fair.
at least $3,000.
Because if you get
at least,
and I'm not coin hopping like somebody says.
No,
oh,
you're
should
adding
I sell-"
additional funds and collecting. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and
I wish I had gone and gotten all these coins, especially like SHX and now ZBEC, obviously, because it started to pump. But that's Happy Days texted me the other day, and he's like, tell me you bought some ZBEC, and I'm like, dude, tell me you have 100 quant or more. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, dude, I don't care. I just can't. I can't anymore. I can't. Okay, my brain is like about to explode. I just can't do it. So,
all right.
Let me know when you get to 100 quant, Happy Days, and then otherwise.
But if I drop 25, if I drop some good numbers, and like to me, if you did want 100 quant, you're gonna get that better by dropping like some serious money in a ZBEC.
Probably, but then I'd have to.
You see what I'm saying? I'll go get the 100 quant. If I got 10 million ZBEC, I'm gonna get 100 quant if I choose to later on.
Easily,
But,
for sure. And then, but you're gonna have to follow it, and that's the thing is, I did all this and you did too, Buster. I just don't have the time for it mentally. Like I did this in 2017-18, rolled everything into XRP, and same with the 2020-2021 bull run. I took profits from other coins, Ethereum, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Ethereum Classic, Matic, Poly, like all the different coins, and I rolled it all into XRP. So I just, I can't.
I'm right there with you, bro.
I'm done.
And actually, honestly,
tapping
Joel,
out.
I went a year and a half without adding much, and then SHX fucking popped my cherry again, and I started buying.
Dude, I
more shit.
remember
Like,
it, dude. You're.
I was like,
belighting
yeah,
on
I
it,
got to
man.
pull the trigger on SHX, and then,
it pumped hard.
But
No one
yeah,
expected
'cause-
that pump. It pumped hard, like real hard.
Mm-hmm.
When you
What
bought
about
it,
Filecoin?
you're
Nobody
talking
ever
about
talks
it?
about Filecoin anymore. It's sitting at $2.50. Its all-time high was over $200.
I always considered them like deep state because they're at Davos every year.
Yeah, but that's IPFS. That's all like peer-to-peer web hosting.
yeah, we need a good alt season so I can reduce my portfolio, man. I got too many fucking coins, dude.
Then that was my thing. I had literally 100 projects, and I'm like, I can't follow all this. I do want to do a shout out to Buster for his rub-a-dub-dub, dude.
Oh, how was it?
Oh my god, dude! People at the office today, when I took out that bone-in ribeye and a chicken thigh, and it had all your seasoning on it, and when I microwaved that, I was walking around the office, going up to people and like, look at my lunch, bitches, dude. They lost their mind. They're like, that smells so good. I'm like, Buster's rub.
Did they ask
bro.
what
Yeah,
that was?
we're gonna work on that this next week, man. I gotta get a batch going, and we'll.
It was really good, dude.
Did they ask for a
wife
website?
liked it too, and so did my dog.
What did they ask for when you told them and they wanted to purchase it? What was their response of what were their? Was it website, Instagram, Facebook? What were they looking for?
I told them that the only way to buy it is with XRP, so they better get their bags up.
You told them that?
No. I told them that it'll be available soon.
And what was their response?
They were like, "Yeah, I'd buy that."
Really?
Yeah. There you go.
What? Oh, okay. Tell them.
Dude, I could sell anything to anybody. So yeah, just get the site up, Buster, and I'll bring some into work, and people will. Yeah.
Tell them it's $30. Tell them one of these are $30.
Nobody's
I'm gonna
gonna
do
buy
3
that
for 30 with
$30, dude. Yeah,
free shipping.
$10 I could see 30 now.
Man, you gouging, bro.
I pay $10 for a thicker
No,
a thicker
guys.
one from Cabela's. That's pretty tasty.
All right, 3 for 30 then. 3 for 30.
Shipping included would be decent. That'd be pretty good.
Hey, you
All
gotta
right,
do.
we need to
you gotta
wrap
do a
this shit up,
promotion
bro.
on that, you gotta do a promotion on that. Buster's Rub.
Oh, we're working on that, brother. You better
Do a
believe
combo.
that. That's
Do a
definitely
combo pack. A
hell
combo
yeah.
with Houston and Buster's Rub.
I'll set up a background. I'll wear a fucking costume and all that shit. I'll wear a chef outfit and all that shit. We'll make it.
Oh shit.
We haven't really come up with a slogan yet. Like all we have is you own it. You owe it to your food. That's
all you need, man.
That's good right there. You don't need it.
Yeah, that's all you need. 546 watching, man. This is damn near a record. I think we hit 600 once, but that's crazy numbers, bro.
Hold on, 550. Check this out. Uncle Buster's Rub-a-Dub-Dub, the original blend. You owe it to your food. Get some now.
Go.
Website coming soon. This shit is delicious. We have a user of the product on the show who said it was delicious. Showed it to his coworkers and they liked it. So you will like it. So when this
coming
comes
soon.
out, coming soon. Check this out.
The next thing on the list. Coming right now is fuck crypto.
Fuck crypto. You don't need the anxiety. Before you bought the bullshit fantasy coin, your life was good. But then you made some money and became greedy. Now the bullshit coin is fucked. And nobody can tell you when it is going to be unfucked. Even the motherfucker who convinced you to buy the bullshit coin, who told you that it is going to be the next big thing, that motherfucker is nowhere to be found. You are on your own. And all you can do is cry about it in the shower. And hope and believe that your bullshit coin will go up in price again, so that you can sell it and make some money and buy some more and then get fucked all over again. That is crypto.